say to me, gotta be about it.
We hold on, the lights need to stay on. The lights are on. The confetti. We'll give us some confetti. We'll give us some confetti just like TJ Leary's ass. It's falling.
And then you'll go.
Front nose of that damn 21. That 2041 car coming after all of them. Coming after all of them. Confetti in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Confetti in the air. Carson Macedo. It's true. Torpedoed another one here tonight. You know it. It's the damn truth. We got the damn turkey show in the background. Somebody said, "What up, cuh?" I don't know, my ninja. What's up? That's what I got to say. We are watching the Turkey Night Grand Prix, the final Turkey Night Grand Prix for the year. Who knows if it's the final one? Sean, it could be the last one. We may need to take the glasses off. This is getting ridiculous. It could be. Trump is president now. We may not make it back to this time next year. I mean, the button might get pushed. The button might get pushed, guys. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I guess, that's fine. I don't see him pushing the button. You don't see him pushing the button. Okay. Hold on. We already got comments rolling in. Ty Gibbs is an ass. So for the people who are tuning in for Ohio State football information, we're going to be talking about that soon, but Ty Gibbs got smoked. Found out what real racing is tonight when he got smoked in his heat race. You're damn right. Ty Gibbs got smoked. We do have the we're going to get into other stuff, but this is the results from the semi. And even Kyle Busch got smoked. He finished 16th in the B main. He did not transfer into tonight's A main event. I'm surprised by this. I thought he would do way better. I thought he would do extremely better than he did. But he did not. And then this is going to be a very long race. So we're going to have plenty of time to talk. A 98-lap race, the Turkey Night Grand Prix, 83rd annual, one of the oldest races in the country. Even Kyle Larson said it in his interview. And they are green. Denny is leading. Jacob Denny, Dayson Pursley, Tanner Thorson, Buddy Kofoid, Cannon McIntosh. There is an actual championship battle in this race. It is on Flow Racing or Flow Sports. Cannon McIntosh is second in points. Pursley is the points leader. So if something happens here with Pursley and Cannon McIntosh stays going in the right direction, you could be looking at a change of hands for the USAC National Midget Tour Championship. And you see the starting lineup. They've already went green, 95 laps to go. Like I said, we got plenty of time to talk about this. But you still have a lot of heavy hitters in this field. Just going down the list, of course, Thorson, Chili Bow champion. Kofoid's up in there. Obviously, multi-time USAC National Midget Champion. Just jumped in there and whooped all their asses there for a few years. Kevin Thomas Jr. up in there. Corey Day's in there. Kyle Larson is in there. Tyler Courtney, Seavey, Justin Grant, Jake Swanson from the West Coast. You got Tim's in there. Tanner Carrick's in there. Even at the back, you got some guys like Ronnie Gardner, who's always really fast. C.J. Leary back there. Chase McDermott, who's back there. So this is 90, and Emerson Axum, the last car starting, 13th row outside. So 26 cars on this little bitty track. It's going to be interesting. They did do a full track rework for those who are watching this. And it is all around the bottom right now. Honestly, it's bleeding Chili Bow A-Main vibes right now. You know, Chili Bow, they reworked the entire track. One of the worst things they actually do with that event is rework the track, and it doesn't really widen up for 50 or 40 laps. And in the last 15, it's only a 55-lap main event. But the last 15 are finally kind of good. So we could be seeing that where these first 30 or 40 laps, luckily this race is 98 laps, but these first 30 or 40 look to be kind of around the bottom, not even a groove up the track. Looks like Larson, a few cars trying to dip up higher, run a groove in right now. They're not able to do it. Oh, actually, there's something developing in 1 and 2, but 87 laps in. We can kind of generally talk right now as they are going around the racetrack. Me and Sean behind us, we technically, ladies and gentlemen, let me get real fucking serious right now. Me and Sean technically should not be here today, should we? Should we be here right now? We shouldn't be here thawed out like we are, at least.
Maybe we should be up in the ICU or something getting frostbite treatment.
Yeah. So we did go to the Iowa Hawkeye football game yesterday, and for you dumbasses from the South, it was 17 degrees, okay? And I'm from Texas. So I went to the damn store and bought, luckily it was Black Friday when we did all this. I went and bought every damn warm thing I could do and find. I went to the storage unit, pulled out every damn winter item clothing I had. Luckily, I had some thermals. I put on, how many pants did I have on, Sean? 2 pairs?
Two, I think.
I had 2 pairs. I put 2 pairs of pants on. I didn't have no overalls. I actually do have some overalls. There's some snow overalls or whatever. They're up north where the interesting situation is right now. By the way, I want to give a big shout out to I guess she wants me to call her the Sweets up there near Michigan or Minnesota. The Sweets. She's watching here tonight. But regardless, I went with 2 pairs of pants. I had my face covering. I had, what did I have? 4 shirts?
I don't know how many shirts you had on.
It was a lot of shirts. And then I had a jacket, a pretty damn good jacket. I had a face mask covering shield. I had a pair of shoes on and 2 pairs of socks with the thermal socks. And we had these hand warmers. So we get there, me and Sean, we're walking around the arena, and it wasn't that bad in the arena, was it, Sean?
No.
Like in the underneath the grandstands. But then when we went to sit outside, Sean, what was that? What was it?
There had to have been a 10-degree difference.
The ground there is concrete. Okay, so we had a guy named Jason Frummett, big boy, an announcer over there at the Dubuque County Speedway, I believe is the name, the raceway up there in Dubuque. He suggested on my Facebook post when I said I was going to bring a piece of cardboard, and he was right. We laughed at him, but he was right, was he not?
We didn't do it, but it makes very perfect sense that we probably should have.
We didn't do it, but we should have. Because we got up in the stands, it was freezing ass cold. And how long was it until your toes went away? How long? I made it about halfway through the first quarter, and the big toe on the right foot started going.
It was about third quarter.
Third quarter, your toes started going?
Yeah, because that's where I was wanting to leave.
Well, actually, I'll take that back. My feet were cold. We had those little hand warmer deals. I threw them into the shoe and was having them on the front of the toes. Halftime comes, we go under the stands. We had to go under the stands, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have a face mask. Why did you have a face mask? I still don't understand this.
I didn't think I needed one.
Well, he found out the hard way. You said your face was so solid cold, you couldn't really talk.
Yeah, I couldn't. It was like fucking froze.
It was frozen. So we go underneath the damn stands to deep thaw. We go back into the stands, and we're standing. There's seats, right? But we did not sit the entire time.
I didn't set my ass on them aluminum bleachers for anything.
Well, and if you wanted to sit down, you couldn't see. So everybody was standing the entire damn game. So we're standing there in the third quarter, and I was thinking, man, my feet's actually not doing that bad. I mean, I didn't really feel it as cold or anything like that. And then I go to sit down to change the hand warmers out. I was changing them, and my feet were missing, Sean. My feet were missing. I couldn't feel my feet. And I said, Sean, I can't feel my feet. And that's about the same. You're right. That's about the same time yours went away, right?
Yeah.
So, horrible experience. I don't know if I'll ever do it again. But the only reason we did do it, did this on a whim, is because I was like, man, I'd like to do a Lambo game in the snow. That would be crazy. You know.
Yeah.
What?
I'd still like to do that.
Well, I know, but it was like a college game in a sense, because it was like we did the baby step to get to the pros. Like the 17 degrees, freezing cold Iowa Hawkeye football game isn't going to be shit like the fucking -4-degree snowstorm, the frozen tundra.
Yep.
They ain't gonna be nothing. That's the pros, okay? So we did our college game. We got away. Now I will say on the way out, with my 2-3 layers of clothing, I really didn't feel that bad, but the feet. And he already has ordered, what was it?
Thermal socks.
Not thermal.
The battery-powered heated socks.
Yeah, heated socks is what he's got. And they actually are socks that have internal heating. How does it work? Have you looked into it? Did you just buy it? Okay.
I haven't really looked into it.
Okay, typical. Just buy it in today's society. We're a consumer society. Just buy it. It says it'll do it. But if they work, if the heated socks actually work, I think I could have stayed out there for a long time. The feet weren't bad.
They work. I mean, I haven't done my research on it, but people that I do know that have them say they do work.
But if my feet weren't cold yesterday, I feel like I could have stood up there for as long as I wanted.
Right.
It was the feet. Now, there was a few things that were cool about this experience, and I do want to share the things that were cool about the experience. Apparently, at this Hawkeye game, we do have a red flag with like 70-something to go. It's a midget race. Who cares anyway? But we had a red flag, or a yellow flag, not a red. They're trying to hope that one of the, Keith Coon's cars gets back out there. There's this thing that the Iowa Hawkeye Stadium has where they do some kind of wave. What is this about, Sean? As I play the clip, there's plenty of clips on my Snapchat. I'm going to make a huge video out of all the clips, but it was really cool. It's with the Children's Hospital, correct?
Yeah, the University Children's Hospital. There are kids up there that are just not going to have a good life.
This is where everybody waits.
They're up there, and if you're at the top, you can watch the whole game, and right after the first quarter is done, everybody turns around and waves up there to them.
Yeah, so
it's a cool deal. I mean, there's no other college like it that does it for these kids.
Yeah, so you could see everybody in the stadium kind of had their fight. They told everyone to put their phone lights on, and then I zoom in here. You could see the kids in the actual top levels of the Children's Hospital watching the game and waving back to the crowd. How many people are up there? Probably 40, 50,000 or something that fits in the stadium, I would say, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not really
30 at least?
Oh, yeah, easy.
So that was a pretty cool part. And then I'm going to pump the volume on this next clip. The coolest part, because I did not know that y'all's team had like some kind of disease in throwing the football. I didn't know y'all were boring and just ran the ball every freaking play and had no idea what an inside slant even meant or stood for.
Caleb Johnson, that's all you need to know.
The only player I know is Caleb Johnson, and you were so cold in the third quarter. You said if they don't score, or if Nebraska scores right here, we're leaving. That's what you said.
That's what I said.
And so I was like, no, we got to stick it out. And then so we get to the fourth quarter here. Iowa gets the ball back, and this is exactly how it played out. This is what happened in the fourth quarter. It was 16 degrees, I think, at this point. Here is what ensued in live action. Look, called it.
4 quarters, 1-score game. And if they score, they got to do it right in front of us.
Perfect seat.
Second and third.
Score, they got to score.
At the 28.
Come on, dude. perfect video. That was perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, on freaking cue.
That was like God in
Tied
action.
up right here.
60-yard run, and it is 10-10 here in Iowa City.
So 10-10, right on cue for the team. And then the defense won the game, correct? The defense won the game.
Yeah, the whole game.
Late in the game, I believe the defense made somebody fumble. Oh, my God. Kyle Larson spun out, guys. Kyle Larson spun out. Oh, God. What?
I don't think that's funny.
Because you're Asian, Sean. That's your brother from another mother. He's your freaking nephew. Let's see. Somebody Macedo hit him. Oh, Corey Day did it.
Wow.
Corey Day just spun out Kyle. And this is when Corey Day's NASCAR journey ended, right here. Oh, my God. How do you feel about that, Sean?
Huh.
That's about what Mr. H is saying. Rick Hendrick's watching.
I don't know what to think now.
Wow, hold on. Can we get this on the screen? Look, I don't know if they'll show it one more time. Here in the background. Here it is. You can see it at the top of the screen here.
Oh, my God.
Just right into him, ladies and gentlemen. Right into him. Bam.
I bet Kyle's like, you motherfucker.
Oh, I bet
I
he
ain't
is.
helping you ever again.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. His career's over in NASCAR. We are 52 laps in, or 52 laps to go. Kofoid your leader, Thorson second. Jacob Denny is third. Fourth is Dacelin Persley, and now fifth was Kyle Larson. Now it is Corey Day. So, defense caused a fumble. They kick a field goal to win the game. We see the freezing cold pay off in a way. We see a winner. We actually got an illegal parking spot. I can't talk about this much longer. But it was beautiful. It was amazing. Would I go to the Iowa Hawkeyes again? No. Would I go to Iowa State? Iowa State at least throws fucking football. You know, if they go to a playoff game and it's at Iowa State, I might want to go to that. I definitely, though, want to check out I want to go to a snow game at Lambeau. That's what I want. I know I got buddies in Wisconsin. You may have some access to some tickets. I want to go to a snow game, and I want to go to a snow bowl in Lambeau. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my. Buddy Kofoid, we got us a race. Oh, did he enter the wall? Oh, wow. We got us a decent race right now. Thorson, Kofoid, hold on. We're going to back it out here. Thorson Thorson just takes the lead. Or no, is that Denny? That's Jacob Denny. Jacob Denny takes the lead on the bottom. Yeah, Corey Day's moved up to third. Thorson has fallen back to fifth. This is actually getting good here. Once again, on Flow Racing, Kofoid's trying to work the top end. The bottom might be rubbering up just a little bit. Most of the drivers are on the bottom side of the track because it's easier, less risk. So a lot of tires are being peeled on the bottom side of the speedway right now. Corey Day is down there, but Kofoid, man, I'll tell you what, Denny keeps slinging that rear end up to the wall. Denny keeps slinging it. Oh, Kofoid's dropped to the bottom now. Kofoid, everybody's dropping to the bottom. The top side is too much right now. Thorson, though, he's starting to pound the outside, even though Kofoid abandoned it. Did Kofoid go back up there? Nope. Thorson, the only... Oh! Thorson is the only one really trying right now on the outside of the speedway. 40 laps to go. This is interesting. We'll put the chat up for y'all who are watching. We are going to be talking about the Macedo situation. We're just going to move over here and kind of look at the race. Give y'all this side profile y'all been wanting to see all these years. This is that ear shot. And it shows you that my damn glasses are ruining my hair. This is the side of the quarter shot right here, so y'all get it. This is the new quarter for y'all. I wonder if Trump's going to make it to where he puts his face on some type of money before he gets out. Like come out with a $4 bill or something. Dude, that would piss everyone off. That would be cool, he says. I don't know, maybe a $500 bill? It wouldn't be a $4 bill, would it? It'd have to be like a $500 bill or something. Yeah, like a new bill. Like a new bill, like he's going to make it illegal to have abortions type bill. You know. We got a caution on the track. 36 laps to go. So after all this happened, we get to today, and it was rivalry week in the football world. And, Sean, what the hell happened here? We won money on this game. You won big money. I won big money too, but it was the Gamecocks helped me on that one. But this was intense. Ohio State Buckeyes, Michigan Wolverines. Apparently somebody on the Michigan side of the situation tried to plant the Michigan flag on the Buckeyes logo in the middle of the field, which has happened before, apparently. It happens all the time, they said. But they did not like it. They did not like it at all. And a fight ensued. There was pepper spray. You were the first one to notice, Sean. Have you been pepper sprayed or something?
I've been in a gas chamber.
What do you mean? We're not talking about Trump and being a Hitler right now. What do you mean you've been in the gas chamber?
No, I've been in a tear gas chamber. I mean,
a tear gas chamber. What the fuck?
It's a chamber where you're inside and then they spray or they set off a tear gas bomb in there and you gotta stay in there for like I don't know a minute or something like that.
What is this? What do you mean you got to? What do you mean? How did this happen? What drug raid were you a part of?
Not a drug raid.
What were you doing?
It was kind of like a.
Who is sitting across from me, guys? Who is this guy?
I wanted to be a cop when I was younger, and that was part of like the. It was called the Police Explorers program.
Okay, so this wasn't a part of something that the cops did to you. Okay, I was like, what the fuck did they do to you in Taiwan?
No.
Oh my God, or Thailand. It's Thailand, right? Okay, Thailand, sorry. Wow, so you've been in a gas chamber through training.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were like, something happened. What did you do? Oh, wow. I was waiting for it. You know, I've had my nights or weekends in jail, and it's not fun. I ain't never heard of a gas chamber, though. What the fuck did you do? But anyway.
That was for sure.
It what?
It was an experience. So
you were the first one to recognize the tear gas on these guys, or the pepper spray.
Oh, yeah.
And what did you think about this when you saw it? But it wasn't just this game though. There was fights in almost every other game they showed.
The big games there was fights all the time.
And then we get to tonight, and torpedoes unloaded on the track. This is a screenshot right here. Carson Macedo wrecking a CJ Larry, spinning them out. Into 1 and 2. Ricky Lewis behind him. Ricky Lewis fed him the right rear on the restart, did he not? He did. He didn't feed him the right rear, but he said, fuck you. He did a fuck you move.
Yeah.
Which people don't like.
Maybe a very dirty, well, it wasn't a very dirty slider, but I mean, it's pretty.
Well, I mean, don't talk to Robert Ballou about how dirty Ricky Lewis is. He calls him Ricky Lewis. We are looking at 35 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, and it is all bottom. The rubber is laid down. This 45-minute track work delay didn't fucking matter. This is the problem with track reworks. If they don't, here's the deal, and this needs to be a message to all racetracks right now. If you got a kind of track for the A main, and you go out there and you tinkle the top and you tinkle the bottom a little bit, you do like a little work for 2 or 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then you run the A main, and you end up with a shitty one-laner track one way or another. Okay, that's how it goes. That's how it is. But if you take 20 fucking minutes to do a national farm, as Spike would say, right? Spike would say, a national farming session on a racetrack, and that fucking racetrack goes single file in the main event, you are going to get fucking trash socially. I'm just saying. So if you're ever going to do these big track reworks, you better fucking nail it. Is that fair to say, Sean?
Well, they just need to come up to Boone Nationals and watch them how they do it. I mean, they get it done in fucking 10 minutes.
Right. There's some places that are just better than others.
I mean, you're going to get hammered.
But if they go out there and tinkle it, that ain't no big deal, is it? If they go out there and tinkle it and it rubbers down, okay, we saw it coming.
Time to tinkle it.
Well, I mean, at least show a little effort. Or, fine, just run the fucking race, but don't go out there for 20 fucking minutes and work a track. And can you grab me one? Can you grab me one of those waters? Not a water, but not a water, but a water for show purposes. Water? No, there's nothing. No, not that water. Not that. Just give me a regular old. No, oh God, he actually gave me a water, guys. A canned water. A canned water. We narrowed it down. I figured it out. Liquid. I know. I did. Oh, well, just show it. Okay, fine. Anyways, all I'm saying, guys, is if you think your track's going to shit and you want to save it, okay, but you better fucking save it. Because we're looking at 20 minutes to prevent a one-lane racetrack, and that's what we're getting right now with 23 laps. We've had it for 30 laps, 35 to go. We've had a one-lane show right now.
Going to come off of it.
No, they're not going to come off of it. It's one lane on the bottom, and this is it. And your running order, it looks like Jacob Denny's probably going to win the fucking race. Corey Day's in second. Corey Day was in second last year behind Kyle Larson and finished second last year. So he could be second 2 years in a row here. But it is just single file around the bottom. They are in traffic, though.
He could take Denny out, so.
Hold on, you got to get that side profile again. Because this is looking like they could get lap traffic here. Corey Day is closing in. Corey Day is there. They took the camera off the lead two cars, but hold on, Corey Day is there. We'll get back to this Macedo shit. Oh, damn. Bumping and a banging. Bumping and a banging. Here it goes. Corey Day just took the lead, right? Corey Day into the lead. He's not going to wreck Larson and lose the fucking race. Yellow is out. Oh, shit. Yellow's out. Somebody just said Miller is better than Bush. How about mute that or turn that one off and turn this one up? Because I'm getting confused with the audio. I'm fine. I'm fine with Miller being better than Bush. I have to agree. Sounds like something our friend would do. Carson just keeps winning, though. Day is second. It was at least an hour, dude. So somebody said it was about an hour track work session. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to take a considerable amount of time to work a racetrack, you better fucking nail it. You can't have a rubbered up lane, one track on the bottom. You just can't. If you're going to take an hour to work a fucking racetrack, you can't do that. So it's just that's all I'm saying, guys. And I think Brett Root would agree. No, I'm just.
Is this too loud?
Hold on. Let it play. No, it's fine. Rubbered up. Yeah, rubbered up one laner on the bottom. And you can't spend a fucking hour working. What just happened now? God dang. You can't spend an hour working a damn racetrack. Yeah, they only worked the top two. I mean, it was like, I just don't know what to tell them at this point, guys. They're showing us the tire up here real close. The tire don't look that bad on these cars. So 16 to go. Day, Denny, Kofoid, Pursley, Thorson, your top five. Larson can't work his way back through the field. It's impossible. But yeah, I mean, back to the Macedo deal. I mean, when is somebody gonna pop Macedo, Sean? When do you think is it gonna happen?
I'm surprised it ain't gonna happen tonight.
I think he's protected by the cartel. I think that's what happens. He has like 5-6 guys in his pitting area, but he's got a tire changer or two in there that's ready to fight for him. So now you got Kofoid has moved up into second, guys. Kofoid into second. But the problem is we're not going to get to lap traffic, I don't think. With it being all on the bottom, you at least got to get the traffic so that the leader kills his momentum. At least. It's just the truth. And, of course, it's looking perfectly fine for Jacob Denny. Carson keeps winning. Do people hate winners? No, it's how you win. Are there people who are fairly judging Michigan's players right now? Or are they saying when they won the fucking race, they were douchebags about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that fair, Sean?
Yeah.
No, it's how he's driving these people. Did y'all see Danny Dietrich's tweet? Did you see it, Sean? Danny Dietrich is saying somebody needs to knock fucking Carson Macedo out. That's what he's saying. Somebody needs to knock Carson's ass out. Uh-oh, what? Oh, shit. Tanner Thorson is a little sour now.
20.
Oh, let me see if I can find this. By the way, we are more than likely going to see or hear from tonight Broke Joe. Broke Joe is more than likely calling in, so if y'all want some Broke Joe, stay tuned, damn it. Broke fucking Joe. Hold on, do we need to play the Macedo song again? Hold on, Broke Joe, where he at? Oh, I bet he does love the Broke Joe song. Oh my God, let's see. There it is, right there.
Like Carson Macedo, and they growl about it. Lonely like old bro Joe. Cartel gonna care for me, not you, cause I'm the CEO. I'm here to fight, looking to sink with my torpedo. I'm just a lap car trying to survive.
Is Travis Johnson in? Hold on. We're going to hold the whole fucking show up now. Travis Johnson just showed up in the fucking chat. He left. Travis Johnson was at the show. He's the reason we got free fucking handicap parking yesterday. So y'all blame him. Travis Johnson left that race with his tail tucked between his Cornhusker ass. That's what happened. And these people are so degenerate. There was literally a shout-off in the stands on whose corn is better. The fucking Hawkeye mascot held up a sign that said Iowa corn, and the Nebraska mascot held up a sign that said Nebraska corn, and people had a shout-out on whose fucking corn was better. Now, when they take high fructose corn syrup out this fucking Coca-Cola and all these drinks, y'all are fucked, corn people. 7 laps to go. Everybody's on the bottom. Surprise. Nebraska corn tastes better. That's a true fight, man. What's a true fight? We need a super chat, by the way. We got 5 minutes until the year's over. And when the year's over, I mean November 30th, last day, unless you want to PayPal Venmo in the description. If you want to support the next month of the Chaz and you want to keep seeing me talk shit online for fun, send a super chat in the next 5 minutes. It's 11:55 Central. But no, Nebraska corn is better. The corn battle is a true fight. Is this true, Sean?
It must be.
Yeah, I know what y'all be doing with those corns. Every time I see corn, I become insecure. I don't know what it is, but the 3-inch jackhammer feels like a 3-centimeter jackhammer compared to the corn stalk, This time. Looks like Corey Day. Oh, Colin Phillips, thank you. Let's celebrate their 3rd super on a live stream ever. Colin Phillips coming through with that $1.99. Are you calling me a $2 hoe, Colin? I think he's calling me a $2 hoe. But it's all right. I'll take it. $2 hoe. Better than a no dollar hoe, right, John? $2 hoe is better than a no dollar hoe all day. Korn, the band sucks. They're from my town. Oh, my God. Where is your... Oh, Travis Johnson. Oh, that's a sympathy send. Oh, your 10th super ever. We're beating the clock here. 4 minutes to go. So how we get paid on YouTube is end of the month, they cut it off, and then they send you a direct deposit on the 21st of the following month. So today is if you sent me $10 tomorrow, I won't see it till fucking January after the fucking Chili Bowl. I'm just saying, this is what we got 3 minutes to send me to fucking Gateway, damn it. We got to go to the Dome. I'm trying to convince Sean to go to the Dome. Could somebody tell you? Or could somebody tell Shaw, please? I've been trying to tell somebody. I've been trying to tell him the Dome, and I'll say this right now. The Gateway Dirt Nationals is the #1 dirt racing show in dirt track racing, period. There is no better show than Saturday night in the Dome. No better show. Chili Bowl has a better race. There's plenty of better races out there. There's plenty of better spectacles out there. There's plenty of better crown jewels and nostalgic events. There is no better show in dirt track racing than the Gateway Dirt Nationals, than the Saturday night in the Dome. It's the best damn show that there is. If they would have put, man, I'm telling you, they may not believe it, but 410 wing sprint cars would be the best damn race you would have ever seen at the Gateway Dirt Nationals. But until that happens, it can only be a good show. Deskovic says the Dome is a clusterfuck. It is not a great race. Okay? Did I say race? Don't think I fucking did, all right? It's not the best race at all, period. It's close to a clusterfuck. Yes, it's very close to a clusterfuck. But as far as the best show in dirt racing, that Saturday night in the Dome is the best show in dirt track racing, period. If they would put 410 winged sprint cars in there and not hot lap Landon Simon and say that's how it is, If they would put real drivers and real cars out there on that track, you could potentially have the best race in dirt track racing with your best show, but you don't do that. You have the best show, and that's it. It's a clusterfuck. Tyler Carpenter wins with Hey Dudes and then goes bangs all these different chicks in the hotel, and we see the aftermath on Facebook and Twitter. That's what happened a few weeks ago or years ago. That's that adding to the show, you know. That's how it all pulls out. Yeah. Speaking of pulled out, Dason Pursley, Hope Pursley just won the championship. Congratulations, he put it in. But what I'm saying is we're 1 minute away from the last minute to send a super chat. I'm going to cry. I'm only a $12 hoe, Sean. I'm a $12 hoe. That's all that matters to these people. I'm questioning life just like Corey Day when he's out there driving around in ARCA. He's questioning life. What am I doing out here? This is so boring. But anyway, I'm trying to convince Sean to go to the Dome. It's only like 5 hours from here.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. We might.
But then he really wants to go to the Tulsa Shootout, the biggest clusterfuck of a situation that there is. I can't believe it. What's the deal with the Tulsa Shootout? Why do you want to go to the Shootout?
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's a good time.
It's a bunch of motorcycle motors and rich kids cheating them up. Doping the tires and doing it all.
Well, what are they doing at the Dome?
At the Dome, it's real race cars. It ain't fucking kiddos in their motorcycle engines. At least bring the midgets back or some non-wing or wing cars. The midgets, they would have loved to keep having the midgets, but the midgets wouldn't show up. They paid the same amount of money as the Chili Bowl, $10,000 to win events, but the midgets wouldn't show up because of the, in my opinion, jealousy of the Chili Bowl and threat that they felt for being this big indoor event. And another indoor event was created, and they didn't like that too much. I kind of have inside information on that, but that's just what I think. So they were telling these midget teams to not go. Maybe, I think, speculatively.
Right. I mean, they should be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
It's all ego, man. It's all ego. It's all my guy, my show, my stuff, and it ain't all get together and let's hoorah. It's all about my call, my team. My exclusivity. Fuck you, Kyle. You want to be paid more? Get the hell out of town. That's how the Chili Bowl operates. Owen Larson will beat your ass again at the Chili Bowl if Kyle races. I don't care about the Chili Bowl. The Coin has an indoor midget event in December. Yeah, and it's useless. Keith Coons is 40% of the field. That's why they didn't get car count. Yeah, correct. It's an established monarchy in midget racing. Midget racing is a joke to me. Still say it is. Chili Bowl's the closest event that is respectable. But due to the situation and the stature of midget racing and how you have competitive vehicles and the things that certain teams do to be competitive, midget racing's just a joke. It's just a joke to me. No respect. Your accomplishments in winning the Chili Bowl used to matter. If it was 6 years ago, winning the Chili Bowl, big deal. Let's see what you could do on a national level. Outside of that, you could win the Chili Bowl 2-3 years in a row. I don't think anybody cares anymore. I don't think they care. I just don't think they do. And when I say they, I mean like super late model organizations, Wing 410 operations. I mean, if you want to win the Chili Bowl and be stuck racing non-wing and barely making enough money to get by, you go ahead and be Logan Seavey all you want. Ooh, is that true or not? Go ahead and be Logan Seavey. Who wants to be Logan Seavey? I mean, I know he's winning, but he ain't making no big bucks. He's out there trying to run late models, trying to get some food on his plate. I mean, that's what's going on, guys. That's what's going on. It's getting to the point, yes, too much mechanical grip. That's why they stuff kids in there and they got their daddy's pocket. Well, here's the deal. There is enough drivers, real good drivers that show up to the Chili Bowl that when that Chili Bowl rolls around, you see those pay-for-play kids kind of go ghost. The regular midget drivers that are in the scene of the national midget scene throughout the year, you know, they all of a sudden, you don't see them anymore. because real drivers show up at the Chili Bowl and the regular guys can't keep up. Now, they kick the kids. It's no longer high school, and you got like T-Mez and the coaches out there, like Justin Grant, teaching the kiddos how to drive. You know. So, yeah, Logan Seavey was 40th quick at Charlotte. Yikes, exactly. Logan Seavey is a wheelman. They should stuff him in a 57 or 83. But they won't. I do agree with you that Logan Seavey is a very good talent. But nobody respects midget or non-wing, really. Nobody respects midget racing, Chili Bowl wins. Like Logan Seavey's got a Chili Bowl now. That don't constitute you a ride in a wing 410 sprint car anymore. That don't constitute respect on the national racing scenes that matter in dirt track racing. It just don't, guys. I've been telling people, just like Drake York, the people who work, even the people who work on the mics, get the fuck out of USAC. Run. Save your future and life. You are not going to go anywhere racing USAC. You'll go to Indiana, and you'll stay there for the rest of your life. If that's what you want to do, I mean, if Logan Seavey's happy doing that, that's fine. I mean, hell, I come to Iowa. I'm happy in Iowa for the rest of my life down the street from Knoxville. Or hell, even if I hook up with some chick and I'm in Des Moines or the suites up north reels me in and I'm stuck up there near Minnesota. I'm fine with that. But Wisconsin sprint car racing coming up, I'm fine with it. If you are fine just being in Indiana and getting no respect nationally on a national recognized scene, then you just keep on going and running fucking non-wing and Chili Bowls. You just keep on fucking doing it. You just keep on doing it. And get some mid-pack late model. You know, that's what Logan Seavey's plan is, to go late model racing. You seen this, Sean?
No. Really. Where's this at?
He's planning to do 40 races next year in the Chris Bragg car. He's been running late models this year. I think his best finish is an 8th. But, yeah, he's the 51 car. I'm sure some people have seen it. But Logan Seavey's planning to go be a late model racer next year because he's tired of fucking just driving in circles and teaching the kids how to run midgets. I mean, come the fuck on.
Wow.
Get the fuck out. The only place that USAC is kind of cool is when they take the Silver Crown cars to a mile, but then the people who work the track there make it like this fucking turkey night shit. Rubbered up one lane on the bottom. They only want them to drive the cars. Hot laps and practice is all you care to fucking watch in USAC Silver Crown. Outside of that, you might as well just go home. Watch practice and qualifying and just go home. That's all the Silver Crown racing is worth. The fucking practice was more entertaining than the entire race. By far. Now, the Hutchinson State Fairground race was good, but that's about it. Anyway, I can't believe this shit, Sean. I can't believe it. Where's Broke Joe at? We need Broke Joe on the phone. Where's the chat at? Oh, no. Broke Joe. We need Broke Joe to call in, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get Broke Joe on the phone. He has sent me some video clips. We'll see what's happening here. Hold on. Apparently, Kinnick holds 70,000 people. So there were 70,000 people at that game last night. Somebody is a big fan of my song, The Birdman, with Tanner Thorson. I showed you the Birdman song. It was good. We were bumping it. Yeah, it was good. It's a good song, is it not?
Yeah.
Like a birdman, hiding out on the floor. Hey, we can get it right now. Where's my guitar at? I'm ready to sing. I got me some whiskey in me. Oh, I've got me some water in me. Oh, God. Oh, here he is. The Skinner has arrived. You're fucking 8 minutes late. God dang, I got to wait till fucking January 2021 to get that 1999. Corey Day going to get some Ashlin Rodriguez nookie tonight. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Why are you going to say that? So, let's talk about Ashlin Rodriguez. So, 2 years ago when I was at Chico for the Gold Cup, Ashlin Rodriguez and Donnie Shots and everybody, we were at that glow party. You know, the glow party video I was showing you where we all get all fucked up and throw glow. They turn a black light on. Everybody puts glow sticking on everything, and girls get the glow stick glue, and they grab their boobs and whatever. So everybody, it's fun. It's fun. So I'm talking to Ricky Sanders, which is Justin Sanders' younger brother, and Ashlin Rodriguez walks up, and she's a decently attractive sprint car driver on the West Coast. That's why Kenny Knuckle Skinner said this. And she walks up, and I said some type of talking shit. You know, when you're a guy and you're talking shit and you're drunk, you're kind of half flirting, especially because everybody's talking behind her back that she's hot, but nobody's fucking saying it. So the joke is when you say what everybody's saying to their face. So I said something not provocative, but attractively persuasive based talking. It wasn't dirty. It was just like hot something. I don't remember. This was 2 years ago, and I was drunk as fuck at like 2 a.m. So I say this little line or whatever, and Ricky Sanders pops in and says something to me, and then Ashlin Rodriguez looks at Ricky Sanders dead in his eye and says, "That's not what you said in that Snapchat group earlier today." And I was like, oh, everybody went, oh, shit. She owned him. Like everybody, his face went red. He was so embarrassed. These youngins are scared to death to even talk to a woman. They don't even know how, Sean. They don't even know how to talk to a girl. They talk in Snapchat groups about a girl more than they do to her face. I just don't understand it. But anyway, that was hilarious. Ashlin Rodriguez, very attractive lady who runs a sprint car on the West Coast. And it is very nasty and very offensive, Knuckle Skinner, that you would say that she is trying to get some Ashlin Rodriguez nookie tonight. I know of a girl who literally came here from Australia trying to get some Corey Day nookie. Do you remember me telling you about this girl?
I think I was there.
Yeah, you were there. She was begging. She's like, "Can you introduce me to Corey Day?" That's when I did my interview when David Gravel ran me over with the golf cart. Fucking asshole, David Gravel. We need to call him. What? Hold on, I didn't have your mic on. What?
She kind of locked up when you took her down there in front of him, and she kind of got shy, and didn't she?
I think sometimes these girls actually have it in their head that they got a chance. It's like it's Corey Day. That's I can't think of a celebrity that I would want to, get with, but if I did, I wouldn't be shy enough to not talk to him because I would kind of recognize that I'm not going to hook up with him ever. So why would I get nervous about something that's never going to happen? Well, it could happen. You just got to work really hard and make some music and impress. But I don't know. Women with guys, it's probably a whole different tune, I guess, probably. What if you were a girl and you had a crush on a racer, what would you do? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. We could go the Ricky Sanders route and just talk about him in a Snapchat group. I don't know. I have no clue. Let's see. Are we going to call Broke Joe? Is Broke Joe going to answer? If we call Broke Joe right now, do you think he'll answer? Yes or no? Will Broke Joe answer if we call him? I told him I want to call. Why can't we have these big powwow talks with Jeremy Elliott? Sean listens to me and Jeremy Elliott talk for 2 to 3 hours every day. It's weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
And he's a whole nother person than his 98.9s. Is he not?
Yeah, he is. Listen to.
What?
It's kind of interesting to listen to.
Oh, God. All right. I need another water as well if you're getting one. All right, we're dialing up Broke Joe's number. Here it goes. We'll see what happens. Will Broke Joe answer? This is the question that everyone wants an answer to. Oh no, we can't let Broke Joe see it. Oh, the phone's ringing. The phone is ringing. It ain't looking good, guys. Oh, it went quiet. Oh, it went to wait. Hello. Nope, it went to voicemail. No Broke Joe, guys. Sorry. No Broke Joe. I mean, we could have a caller who wants to call in. 423-616-7673. Do you want to talk about the Ohio State fights? Do you want to talk about Ashlin Rodriguez? I guess that's the topic all of a sudden. Do you want to talk about how weird I look in my glasses? Hold on. We'll try to get some people to call in. There's the number, 423-616-7673. 423, hold on, let me get it written down. I got an idea here. 616. It's this easy. You just type it in. Hell, I'm reading it myself. 7376. I think that's right. Or is it 7673? Hey, we're all trying to figure it out. It is 7673. I am going to open the lines up. I just put it in the chat. Send us, call us. We'll be on the other end of the line, hopefully, with a caller. We'll be right back in 1 minute, guys. We're trying to get somebody to call in. Call it.
Have you been searching for that next level upgrade? Ready to invest into something that is in it for the long haul? Well, look no further than the composited innovations provided by Prime. These customly crafted pieces are handmade by former Jason Johnson Racing car chief and Prime owner-operator Clyde Knipp. Prime Composite Innovations is located centrally in Missouri and is looking to provide that big-time performance at a fraction of that big-time price. For additional information, visit prime-composites.com today to see what they have to offer, as well as their stable of current full-time drivers that trust Prime with their ride. For the future of innovations, with the properly composited type, you can depend, move forward, and rely on Prime.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and we do have a caller. How about Macedo, Powell driving Leary? We did talk about this. We could talk about some more. We have a caller. The area code is 661. Where the fuck is 661 from, ladies and gentlemen? Tell us, please. Tell me.
Yeah. So I'm out of Bakersfield, so just a little bit south of where Carson Macedo's out of.
Oh.
So you know a little bit.
So you got to see him wreck, right? That's where he wrecked, or no, y'all rained out or something. What happened there? Didn't he wreck or something?
Dude, it got rained out. Then I had to go to freaking work. Like, it got rained out. So Tuesday it got rained out. I was so excited. You know, I planned everything on my days off with it. And I had to go back to work on Wednesday. So I watched it on Flow instead. But my mom got to go, and it was a bum seeing him wreck like that. But I'm just saying, Carson, though, there's a thing about those Lamore guys, dude. Like,
wait, are you fucking?
Hold
on, we can do this. Are you arguing for Carson?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God! Have you heard of this new song called "Carson Macedo, the Torpedo"? We'll play it right now. This is how. Are you serious?
Like Carson Macedo,
Yeah, I got my
they growl about it.
It's on your playlist on Spotify.
Banger.
You're serious? This is
Banger's
not a
only
joke.
on that last playlist. No, dude, Carson's my favorite, man.
Carson is your favorite driver?
Yeah, in sprint cars.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we found one.
Dude, I bought the flag. I bought the sweatshirt. I got the flag. I'll send you a picture of me with it, dude.
Did you
follow me on?
Did you see the lap cars he has interacted with lately?
They need to get out of his way, dude.
Oh, my
Like, if
God.
you're going to come play with the big boys, then you need to get out of the way, you know?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Like, if you're just going to be lapped, you know, like, hey, you know, I know you want to show up and you want to get a nice little trophy and a nice little ribbon for showing up, little participation trophy. But when you come to play with the big dogs, dude, then you need to get out of the way of the big dogs before you get sick.
Oh, my God. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Get the fuck out of the way of Carson Macedo. Now, what about CJ Leary tonight?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, man, like, Flo kept jumping away from it.
It looked like Carson just jumped into him. What the fuck are you talking about? Jumped away from it. Don't hang up. I'm interested. I've never heard this shit before. Hello? Oh, he did hang up. Oh, come on. We're calling him back. Oh, come on. Maybe you just don't
Your
have...
call has been forwarded to
Oh,
an
he
automatic
blocked
voice
us.
message system.
I mean, I was looking forward to hearing somebody else have a reason, though. He just said to play with the big boys. He said to play with the big boys, get out of his way. And then I was like, well, what about CJ Leary? Is that not a big boy? I mean, he was leading the fucking race. I mean, so I guess what it sounded like, if you're a lap car, get the fuck out of the way, which we took that defense at one night. The midget at Merced, I can't defend that. But I guess if you're a big... Oh, we got somebody calling. It's him. He's calling back. He's calling back. Hello.
Hello. Okay, sorry about that, dude. My phone call dropped.
Okay. So?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Those kind of chicken shit tonight, like, you know, like when you're going for first and second, that's a different story. But if they're lap cars, yeah, you get the fuck out of the way.
What about the midget, though, at Merced? What could that guy have done different?
I don't know, man. You know, just like which situation are you talking about in Merced?
The one that he sent off of the top of turn number 4 into the fence and destroyed his car?
And that one kind of, you know, maybe, you know, like if you're coming down, you know.
What do you mean if you're coming down? He went up the track right into him. Wide ass open.
I don't know, man. I feel like he could have got out of his way a little bit, you know.
Okay. So let's throw the lap cars out of the opinion. What is the true opinion on this Leary deal tonight? What is that?
I think that they should have let him fight in the pits. Because, you know, you kind of got to have a little respect. Like, the guy was younger. The guy that fucked him over was younger than him, and he's been doing it for a while. And, you know, whenever the guy gets pissed off and then Flo has to cut away from him mid-interview and then be like, sorry, Flo, we thought your son a new word, ho, ho, ho. And it's like, well, you know, my kid's not watching it, but I am, and I really wanted to hear what he had to say. But you cut him off mid-interview.
You're talking about CJ Leary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... Speaking of the Birdman, CJ Leary is the guy that Tanner Thorson wrecked in the Birdman song, but it is interesting that Flo would do that. They want to keep it PG, I guess. But I'm just saying, for you as a fan, are you going to say like Carson's just not used to non-wing racing, or?
No, I think today with Carson flip, that was just a freak deal. It's just a shitty track, and, you know, occasionally, you know, it's just a shitty track, dude. Like, that Ventura Raceway is normally a freaking rodeo ground, and it's not a good track.
Okay. It is. It's a horrible place.
Like,
well, it's not a horrible place.
We actually have a lot better tracks here in California.
Well, you're in southern mid-California, you're kind of screwed, you know. You're not up there near Placerville and Chico where the real racers are.
Dude, I don't know. I've seen some good times at the Baker. The Bowl's always a good time to watch. You know, Hanford's fun.
Yeah, Hanford's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Peter
Well,
Murphy's
that's what I'm
out.
used to seeing. I'm used to seeing Carson win at Hanford. So like that's why I like it. But
Oh my God. Oh my. So, how do you feel about Carson Macedo's relation to the cartel?
no, it's a don't ask, don't tell type policy.
Wow. He knows. It's a don't ask, don't tell.
Well, I don't think it's the cartel. I think it's not like the cartel you're thinking of. I think it's like a
It's the sprint
different
car
where it's
cartel.
like-
The sprint
Yeah,
car cartel.
sprint car
The rich
cartel, not
leaders.
like you don't want them.
The ones who
You
are
don't
all
want- you don't
against
wanna injure
Justin
your best
Sanders.
thing,
They
you
don't
know?
want Justin Sanders to win.
I don't know about that.
That's what Broke Joe says.
Yeah, Broke Jones. I don't know. I feel like I wanted to have a couple beers with Broke Joe and pick his brain a little bit more. I love watching him on here when he comes on.
Oh, he condemns alcoholism and fat people eating outside of their house. He doesn't go out. He goes outside, but to run, not to drink beer and eat at restaurants with fat people. That's his own words. It's not. Isn't that what he said, Sean?
Yep.
Oh. So he doesn't. He doesn't drink beer, unfortunately.
Well,
I think
I feel
I
like-
think it
I
could
feel
help
like
him.
it-
Maybe
you
smoke a
might go with
joint. I
Jen
guess
to
over
do it if
there.
you
I
want,
mean,
Jen.
smoke a joint, drink a beer, calm down, and talk. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't help, but
yeah, but yeah, man. But with that Carson flag though, they turned out nice though. I have the Carson flag in the living room.
oh my
I'm gonna see on the Facebook.
Carson
actually have it on my
flag. There's a
Instagram if you wanna
Carson
see
Macedo flag.
Yeah, I got one from JJR. I ordered it off the website. It was $25.
Oh my God! You ordered it off the
$25
website.
discount.
Wow.
I got the diecast this year too. I got signed by him even when we came to Bakersfield.
Oh my God, guys!
You can pull it up right now. It's on my Instagram.
It's
if you
on
wanna
your
see it.
Instagram. Fanboy's gonna fanboy. That's what they're saying about you.
Well,
What's your
yeah,
Instagram?
yeah.
We're pulling it up right now.
The Real Big Jern.
The Real Big Germ.
The Real Big Jern.
Big
JERN.
GERN.
JERN for Jern. Sorry about that. So the story behind that is my buddy used to call me Big
Hold
Jern.
on. We're trying to find this Instagram deal has become the new thing here. So we're in here searching the Big Jern.
The Real Big
Oh my
Jern.
God! Look what they brought up. That was no one saw
Dude,
that.
I am a big fan of.
Look
I'm
what
a
happens
big
when
fan
you
of
type in
Peanut.
Jern. Look what it says right
Peanut.
there.
No, it says. Oh no, it's
Why would you
the
do
Real
that?
Big Jern.
Oh my
The
God!
Real Big Jern.
Oh my God! Who are you? You're
No,
a
the Real
racist.
Big Jern. The
You're
Real
a
Big
racist.
Jern, not the Big Jern.
I can't believe you just did that on my show, bro. Come on.
The Real Big Jern, dude. I'm telling you, that's not me.
Okay, Jern. J?
The Real Big Jern, not the Big Jern.
The Real Big Jern.
Yeah.
GERN or JERN?
JERN.
I don't see anything. So, the Real Big Jern. JERN. It's not bringing nothing up.
Dude, it should pull up. Let me go. Oh, at Real Big Jern, not the Real Big Jern.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm fucking dyslexic.
Oh my
We didn't
God.
have
Well,
that
you
good
said
education in
$1.99.
California.
Oh my
yeah,
God. He's
so-
got more followers
There
than
it is.
me. Look at this Carsonite. Oh my God. Where is the picture? Where's the flag?
It's the second one right there, behind that one, the Carson Macedo sweatshirt. Up, scroll up a little bit. Right there with the sweatshirt. It's the second picture on it. Click on that. Click on the.
Oh,
one with the
okay.
sweatshirt. Right below, right above.
Oh, my
picture being
God.
That handsome Carson Macedo.
Well, at least it's the JJR car, not the Tarleton cartel machine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just ordered. I got that bad boy. It's hanging up in the
my
living room
God.
right underneath my nice 4x4.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I wouldn't shit you, bro.
I just can't believe it. We found one. Do you like Carson Macedo more than Kyle Larson?
Definitely.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's respectable at least. Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Now, are you a Cole Macedo fan?
I'm gonna start rooting for Cole, of course.
Are you upset
But-
that Cole Macedo lost to Justin Sanders in the NARC championship?
To be honest with you, I didn't follow it that much, man.
Oh, my God. So you're a national fan.
National fan, mostly. Most of the time for a national fan, pretty much what I can find on Flow. But out of actual drivers that I follow, though, Carson was one of the first ones I started following.
Isn't it true
But
that
kinda-
Bakersfield, California is home to Merle Haggard?
Merle Haggard, Buck Owens, Kyle, and Kevin Harvick. I mean,
I've been there. I've been to
Casey
Bakersfield
Mears.
Speedway a couple times, twice actually.
yeah, Bakersfield Speedway is not bad.
It's not bad.
We got Kern Raceway Park too.
I haven't been to
It's not as
Kern.
good as
Y'all
Bakersfield
used to
Speedway.
have
Not
a
as
really
good.
badass indoor dirt track go kart place.
We still have one on. We still have an indoor golf or indoor go
indoor
indoor
go kart.
RC car.
Well,
And an
this
indoor
was like the one I
go-kart.
went to was like a full fledged go kart dirt track indoors.
I don't remember that one, dude. I
went
never
to
went
it.
there. Yeah, when were you in Bakersfield?
Oh, damn. But anyways,
How long ago was this?
2019, 2020.
Okay, I was kind of occupied. I was couldn't really do anything then.
Why?
I was with my ex-wife then.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh
so.
my. Are you question, we'll get serious. Would you ever be married again?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
So there's some positives to being married.
There are some positives, but then there's also a lot of negatives too.
Okay.
The positive thing is, we got a little bit of stability, sometimes, and then occasionally they'll cook for you, and then once a month you'll get some, but
It's true. He's telling the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Give this man a beer. Once a month. It's true.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it spaces out.
yeah, it starts off when you're first dating, where it's ooh, this is fun. So then you buy her a ring, and you spend that money on a ring. After you buy that ring, it's oh well, I'll get it about once a week. And
Once
then
they've locked in the fucking check.
Once when they locked in the check, and after the second kid, that's whenever things started going way downhill with it. I was lucky for the month. I'm being a little.
Now
you know.
didn't. Now, when you say the second kid, it didn't change the feeling down there, is what you're saying, right?
Oh no, it just changed. It just changed your mood.
Was it because everything was
And she
busy?
didn't cook good either. And she wasn't that good of a cook either.
Well,
so.
but two kids sounds like things would get really busy. Like life would become
Yeah.
busy to where the priority of two kids takes up so much time.
Yeah, but it's it just went downhill after having two kids. So I say have one kid with a girl, and then you might stay married, but after the second, you're screwed.
Why?
Especially
If you
going
were to
out.
say why, what would be the reason as to why that happened or happens?
I don't know, dude. We used to get into arguments and shit, and then there'd be she'd walk into the living room, I'd be drinking beer, watching racing or watching football or something, and she'd just start in an argument with hey, are you listening to what I have to say? And it's just one of those things.
That just
didn't pay
like hold
attention,
on. You're saying that never happened, and then when she had a second
No,
kid, it started happening.
Yeah, after the second kid, that's when the fight started going on.
Really?
Yeah, dude, we did not fight for the first like 4 years of knowing each other.
Wow.
Like we'd have discussions about things, but she didn't get angry mean until the second kid.
Well, I mean, I have a feeling that if the girl don't ever get angry and mean, you don't even know who the hell she is. You know, you got to figure that shit out quick. You know, that means she's hiding something.
Well,
She ain't
she's
angry
also
and mean
very,
real
like,
quick. She's hiding some shit. That's what it is.
I
Are
feel
you
like
sure
it
that
just
the
boiled
second?
up,
I
and
mean,
then
I'm not going to be mean or anything, but have you had a paternity test on the second kid? I mean, why would you?
they're for sure both. They're for sure both mine.
I'm not trying to degrade you. I'm questioning her. You know, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm questioning her. It sounds like
I wouldn't question her on that either, though. She was a nice person. She's a good girl.
okay.
It's just we didn't work out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And so, why would you get married again?
I don't know. That's what I'm just saying. I've never say no to nothing. You know, it's like I'm never gonna get a vasectomy, like, because I don't want to. You know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe whenever I'm like 70 years old down the line, you know, more financially stable. You know, a nice young girl comes through. You know, wants to have a kid. You know, and I could be like the dad for Modern Family.
What if you run across a girl who's financially stable and she wants to just be with you?
Well, then that'd be even better too.
So you would marry her right off the get go. You're like, I've hit the fucking jackpot.
Exactly.
Oh my
Holy
God.
crap! You mean
you want a sugar mom?
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'd be okay with a sugar mom. I'm not hating.
God. I've had the opportunity for a sugar mama. I get too stubborn. I can't take it. I don't want control. You know. I don't want control. I feel like when a girl gets a certain level of financial stability and you're behind, the control can get really, really long and big. You know what I'm
No,
not like black penis, but long and big. You know.
I had an ex-girlfriend that I quit drinking for 6 months because of her, because she was a nurse and she, you know, I was living at her house and she paid all the bills. And I just went and worked and had my money and went and did my thing. So I had to quit drinking for like 6 months. But I ended up ending that because she took over too much control. You got to find that in between, you know what I mean?
What was
Where you
too
both
much control?
contribute.
What did that girl do in particular that was too much?
Like I said, I had to quit drinking for 6 months. I quit drinking for like 6 months with her.
So she demanded that you quit drinking to be with her.
Yes.
What was her reasonings for you quitting drinking? Was you getting too lippy with her or what?
No, I just like to go. I like to get like really drunk and then come home after an event or something, you know, and just
slobber around and throw up and shit and piss on the side of the wall. Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, no, I just get like too drunk. She just didn't like whenever I drank, because she also didn't like the fact that like I'd start throwing on music in the middle of the night, you know, and you know, I want to bring the party home. You know?
And she was just trying to go to sleep. So you were basically an asshole when you got drunk. She's like, I ain't dealing with you when you're an asshole. And she said, stop drinking. I think that's it.
There's two sides to it. But
I mean, if I was trying
right.
to go to sleep and you started throwing on big music, I may be like, hey, I don't want to blame you. Let's just say it's the beer. But you're saying it was more than that. You said you were fine with her telling you to quit the drinking. So what else happened? What led to this ultimate...
It got to this point to where, like, you know, I wasn't wearing what I liked wearing, you know? Like, she got rid of all my like, event T-shirts and shit that I had.
She made you wear, like, a turtleneck and shit?
No, she made me wear polos and shit, dude. I'm a fat guy, dude. My nipples looked weird in a polo. You can see my nipples poking through every time.
New here is this the OSU show. Oh, it was the OSU show. I mean, it's went to Nippolopolis now.
I just keep being honest.
No, it's good. That's good. That's true. So she said, I want you to look nicer in public with me, basically, and said you can't be wearing Carson Macedo shirts to these dinners with me.
Yeah.
And she wanted you to wear polos.
At the time, it was like, yeah, she wanted me to wear a polo all the time. got rid of my flip-flops. I had to wear shoes. So it's like, with me personally, I like wearing boots or I like wearing flip-flops. There's two in between. There's two types a year. There's boots and pants, and then there's shorts and flip-flops type of the year.
So
you know?
when you say wear boots, do you mean like cowboy boots that are nice, or do you mean like some Happy Gilmore shit?
No, I like cowboy boots.
Cowboy
I don't wear
boots.
those Happy
Okay, I mean
Gilmore
cowboy
boots.
boots ain't that's a classy wear, I think. You know,
Yeah,
cowboy
but
boots
you
ain't
like
cheap.
you like my shirts having pearl snaps.
Yeah.
That was another thing. She got rid of my pearl snaps.
Oh, so she was trying to make you an image that she wanted. It wasn't just.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't even wear my dang Wrangler jeans or my, cause truthfully, like, I like wearing, cause I got, like, this high butt crack that goes up to half my back. So, like, I started wearing these, I started wearing the cinch jeans because they go up higher, you know? So, like, they fit my body better than the Wranglers do. And, like, she made me get rid of those and, like, wear, like, cargo pants and shit like that. Like, I didn't like it.
That now I could start seeing, like, I could see how a girl would be like, I want you to look nice. Here's a damn turtleneck or whatever. But a pearl snap is nice. Cowboy boots are nice. Like, it crosses a point of I want you to look nice to I want you to look how I want you to look like. That's the control tactic you're talking about, because pearl snap and some jeans and cowboy boots is nice. That's you know, you can spend almost that outfit alone I just described is a $500, $400 outfit. It's nice. You know, if you got a nice pearl snap, decent boots, and some good jeans, that's a $400, $500 outfit. It ain't about looking nice anymore when she's trying to say, I want you in a polo and a turtleneck. It's about control and an image that she's wanting you to be. So that's
and
definitely.
Like, you know, I used to like to crack jokes and shit, and then like we would go places. And like whenever we had to go with her work friends, apparently I was inappropriate with the way I would talk. And she, you know, she didn't want me. And then at the point, I was just like, I'm not doing this because I'm not changing my whole. Like I couldn't recognize myself by that point.
Right. Yeah, that's a big deal. You know, us shit talker guys, we get around the girls and their families or their brothers or whatever, or their coworkers, and we start, you know, popping some shit talk out there. There is something about it that does come across as inappropriate. I don't know what it is, but it is. I call it shop talk. You know, the funny shop talk. But yeah, women are very judgmental in that category, especially if it's women coworkers. You know, so or if she had like a guy who was a friend, which you probably experienced this guy friends, they're just saying that you're inappropriate so that they can get mad at you and then maybe fuck her when she gets too mad. You know, it's like that's the actual angle.
And those guys, you always can tell because they always have like you know that look I'm talking about. Maybe it's just a Southern California thing, but you know, like that chin strap beard look where they got it's like the size of a pencil down their thing.
Yeah,
and it goes down the bottom into a beard, and that's it. And then they have a tiny, like they're always like 5'2", that size.
Yeah,
and they wear like Miss Me jeans and shit, and like Converse, and like the snapbacks, you know.
Yep.
You know that look? I think it's just. I'm glad it's not just a SoCal thing, but like those guys are always the ones that are gonna swoop in and try and pull that crap.
Well, it depends on what area you're from and what's, you know, culturally appropriate. But it's not even an image; it's an act. You know, it's how they act. It's like when they know that the girl is with the guy, and they start taking a side against that guy. They're already planting the seeds on that act, you know. So,
yeah,
it's very true.
And then after it's over, they want to hit you up and see what happened and see if you're okay. And they want to be buddies with you.
They're just trying to do that to gain
that.
and they're just trying to do that to gain information to feed to her to build a bond to further, you know, finally close the deal. That's all it's about. It's a game, you know.
Yeah, I don't trust those guys.
No. Every guy who has a girl that is a friend that is in a relationship, if that girl is attractive, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. Period. We're waiting for the door to open.
They usually don't. like at that same point though, you know, like you keep your distance though. You don't go buddy with them whenever they're in a relationship because you're like, you want to be cool to the guy unless he's a complete douchebag.
You want to be respectful, right?
Yeah, so like you keep your distance at least. Like you be like,
right. Well, but we're not all good people. You know, the bad guys are trying to capitalize on any opening. So, yeah, if I'm friends with the girl and she's single, then she gets in a relationship, I'm going to stop talking to her as much or hanging out with her as much because I know that every time I do, I'm disrespecting the person she's with.
or at least like if you're going to hang out with her, be in a group atmosphere where there's a bunch of people around to where no one can accuse you of shit.
Exactly. Definitely.
And where you don't where that accidentally doesn't happen, you know?
Right. Yeah, it's all respect. And we all know I call it the male domain. I think females have an issue figuring this stuff out when we talk like this, but I call it the male domain. And we all know, you know, and it's unfortunate, but we're on the predatory side. We are the majority of the time, we are the pursuers of females. You know, females ain't usually pursuing men in the world. We're usually the ones that have to go ask. We're the ones that say, hey, you're pretty. We're the ones that ask for the numbers. We're the ones that are the predator of this relationship game. So
yeah, which is how Shark Bumble has stayed around for this long because of that.
Right. Exactly. And so us as males in this male domain, as the predators or the, you know, pursuers, you could say it either way you want, but as the...
I like saying pursuers better. That sounds better, man.
Well, the feminists of the world won't agree. How we're talking right now is predatory. But as the pursuers of this relationship game in the male-female atmosphere, in the male domain, we understand these things, you know, because we all operate in this world. And sometimes I feel like pointing that out to females will piss them the fuck off because it makes no sense to them. And that's how I think we get mad because we see how naive some of the women are to the game of the male domain, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I think that sometimes they play stupid.
That is true. They do play stupid. Yep. And then they'll say,
well,
you just don't trust me or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They're just playing a game. It's like we think we're in charge. Who knows? Maybe we are in charge. Maybe we're not. Maybe they let us think that way to help our, you know.
Well, due to human existence, women are so much more skilled. And if you could, one more, if there is one more. We are so much more skilled in actionary ability, but women are far superior in mental ability, especially when it comes to manipulation. Because
definitely.
Because we have always been physically superior, and up until like maybe 100 years ago or 50, some would say, women have always been at a disadvantage in the physical world. And in the physical world, brute strength always wins. You know, all the world wars of history, the relationships of history have all been won by those who are physically superior. So the only way that women have ever controlled men has been in a mental way. It's always had to be in a outthinking scenario because they've never been physically superior. You know, so they are more mentally advanced in manipulation because it's the only way that they have been able to have any kind of power. They've never been stronger than us. They've only obtained power through mental control, which that is technically our greatest power. As much as these big muscled up spiked steroid people want to look cool with their big muscles, bitch, you ain't stronger than a lion or a bear. You're not the strongest animal on the planet. The reason you are the most dominant animal on the planet is because you're smarter than everything else. That's it.
Like, so with those guys with those big muscular guys, like they want to play like tough and stuff and like they can kick your butt and everything. But there's guys that you see like in like I guarantee, like we were talking Carson Macedo earlier. Guarantee Carson Macedo's pit crew will knock him out though. Still,
Right.
He's just a tired guy, you know.
Right. Well, and this is a part of male manipulation. Kings, rulers, people who are at a physical disadvantage to someone else, even if it's genetically, historically, it's genetically on if you're more physically superior or not. You know, like Sean, he's Asian. Most Asian people throughout history have been smaller people. But that's why Asians developed gunpowder. They were the first ones to develop magic and tools that could beat somebody who's bigger. You know?
Yeah.
It was a smart thing. It's the mental thing. And people like Carson Macedo and Kings and people throughout history, they knew they were big and fat or short and fat, or like the Kings. Most of the Kings, the rich people of human society, were all bigger and fatter and slower because they had all this money. They didn't have to go work and war to have money or have power, that is. But they used their power and their money that they had to hire or to fund a war, an army, a general. Just like Carson Macedo and his little cartel has enough money to hire a tire changer who's 6'7" to 85. He's not bigger than the guys, but he is in a powerful position enough with the money and the power to acquire somebody who is.
But you see, like the local, like you go like the local route, like so, like you go your local dirt with the local, like only guy, the guys from town. He's just your local mechanic that races. Him and his buddies are hanging out. Some of those guys that end up just tearing the crap out of other people, though, because like they may not be the biggest or the strongest, but they're the toughest, and you know they'll gouge your eye out. They'll take it out if they need to. You know,
right? Yeah,
veracity that's where I was
is real.
getting at with it. It's like you might look the biggest and strongest, but this other guy, he's not afraid to play dirty, you know?
Well, and that's how there's a lot of, that's a male example. Female example on playing dirty is like, you could see some females out there who really ain't that hot, but they drove these few guys kind of crazy in love with them. And it's like, why? And it's because they're willing to play these dirty ass crazy games. You know, it's the same kind of deal. Like, somebody who may not be that big or have all this money, like the guy you're describing, he may play a little dirty, and you may need to look the fuck out, you know? Just like the girl who's average looking and not all that, she may be, you know, next level, willing to do some crazy shit to have that control. So it's like, it's a very interesting discussion. This is a very interesting discussion. I was just curious. I don't know how this spurred off. I think it's because I asked you if you wanted to get married again. But it's a good conversation. There are so many TikToks we just made. I swear. I'm going to go to jail.
And now we're here.
Now we're here at 12:52 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm working nights right now, bro, right off the coast of California.
No.
And I'm on my third NOS energy drink. So
that's what it is. We found a night shifter. Oh, no. When we find the night shifts, I heard that night shift life changes people. I think we're getting proof.
Yeah.
I think we're getting proof.
I can look out right now because I work off the coast in the middle of the ocean. And I can look out and see where they were racing at tonight and then just being bummed because I was out here watching them flow instead.
Well, wait, you're in the ocean right now?
Yeah, I work on a production rig or a production oil platform.
Really? Hey, I didn't know that. That's cool. That's different, huh?
I'm dumb, but dude, it's cool as hell.
So you work on those? You work on the production oil rigs that are like out in the ocean, the ones that blow up and kill everyone?
Yeah, but you know, I was hoping that happened to me if you'd play me in the movie, though.
Oh God, shut up. Hold on, I'm trying to get an image so people can see on. We're actually, you're on this right now. Hold on, let me get a picture. Yeah. You're on one of these right now as we're on the phone.
Let's see. I'm trying to watch the YouTube. I'm a little, right, that. But I'm on a much smaller scale. It's a lot smaller than
like
that.
Like that one? It looks like it's floating.
Like the one, you just had the one, like, it's like one of the smaller size oil platforms. It's an older one too, so.
So you're out here.
But
Hell, this one right here looks
Yeah.
like an Airbnb. Look at that, some bitch. I mean, I'm willing to pay $250 to sleep on that one. Fuck, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. You know, look at that. That's the Trump.
yeah, so if you go up,
That's the Trump Towers. You don't work on one like this?
mine's like a quarter of that size.
But does it light up and have a nice sunset? I mean,
Oh yeah, it lights up like crazy, dude. You can see them, like, if you're on the coastline right now, you could see them. You could see it right now.
so you're on one of these off the shore of Ventura?
Yeah.
Wow. That changes the conversation all up. So,
Yeah,
have
that's
you
what I'm
ever
saying.
seen anyone get eaten by a shark?
No, dude, everything's safe, you know? Like, these
Everything's
movies
safe,
are
he
overhype everything. No, dude, like, this is like one of the safest spots to be at, you know?
If you have a tsunami or something, yeah. I mean, what's the worst weather you've been in?
Just like we've had like a bunch of like rainstorms, but that's about it, dude. It's California, man. They had that hurricane that they said was coming through, but remember like that hurricane last year they were freaking out about in California, so like they were scared about us being out here. But it was like way less. I've seen like that we had a worse rainstorm the next week.
Wow.
But yeah, it's not as like scary as you think. Like they keep like we've got a lot of safeties and everything out here, and like, you know, as long as you maintain everything, like and you think with your head and you do what you're supposed to do, you know, and you know, it's pretty safe.
So basically, this oil rig is marriage. If you think with your head and do what you're supposed to do, you'll survive.
Yeah, but I'm at least good at this, though.
Oh my God. That is not what I meant. But
I've been doing this
we're
a
not
lot
good
longer
at
than I
being
was ever
controlled.
married.
I understand. But that's crazy. That's crazy. I did not know I was talking to somebody on a fucking oil rig platform. This is the type
Yeah,
of oil
last
rig
time-
platform that Bruce Willis was on when they went to get him to save him in Armageddon.
Yeah. So last time I called in, I had to hang up the phone with you. I had to go answer an alarm. So I'd hang up
Hold
on you
on.
last time
What's
in the
an
middle of
alarm?
conversation. So like something that's going on. So it's saying like let's just say there's too much water. Like I'm just gonna use this as an example. Like let's just say you've got your cup and there's too much water in it. So you need to dump down the water to where that way you don't have too much. And that way you have like a safe amount in there, you know? Like your cup right now. You had too much at the top. So you need to drain some of it down and then send it into a different tank type deal to balance everything out to where you got safety levels and stuff.
So
It's hard to explain.
what are the dangers, the real dangers of being out on these things?
H2S and an H2S leak, but we treat it before it comes up.
What
So
is
we don't
that?
really have
Well,
to
you got to
worry about it.
explain. What is an H2S leak?
So like hydrogen sulfide, it's a dangerous gas. It's a poisonous gas that that constricts your breathing ability. So like it's worse than CO2, and it smells like rotten eggs. Like if you look it up, right? Like if you look up H2S, it'll break it down pretty easy.
H2S gas. Let's see here. Hydrogen sulfate.
Yeah. So like that's about like it. It's like a byproduct of what comes up in the oil.
H2S
it's just
gas
naturally acidic.
dangers. How about that? It's a safety hazard. This is some OSHA shit. So you don't worry about sharks like getting you?
No, dude, I'm 100 feet in the air right now, you know?
Do you go fishing? How do y'all eat? What's the meals over there? Like swordfish?
So like we have a boat run every week. We'll have like a boat run every week where they bring out like a container with like food and everything. So like we'll order our food, then then they'll bring it out here, and then we cook it up ourselves. So like tonight I ate a ribeye. So that was pretty nice. I could eat ribeye pretty much most nights.
So you live
Yeah,
there?
exactly. Pretty much. So I'm usually a week on, week off, but I've been doing 3 weeks on, 1 week off. But like they were saying about the Gulf is way more dangerous because they're a lot bigger rigs. There's a lot more moving parts.
So what's
Like,
the
this is
dangers
just-
about being in the Gulf? Obviously, the hurricane, the
Gulf
weather is way
there's
worse,
a lot more
right?
things that could go wrong. Like the Gulf, they're deeper holes too. It's like you've got like
Because
they're
the
deeper
BP
wells.
spill
Like
happened on an oil rig, right?
Yeah, in the Gulf.
Right.
So like it's a lot different in the Gulf. It's like you're going like a huge scale on it. Like it's a lot bigger scale, and there's a lot more people involved. So like someone could mess up one thing that could mess another thing up, and a chain reaction. Then that's your worst case scenario type deal.
Do you have any
And-
sort of obviously, so the Gulf, you're going to experience this, but on your rig right now, is there some kind of emergency protocols? Like, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Yeah, so like we've got, so like if like let's just say like we do have a huge leak or something like that, then we've got measures in place like in at like SOPs and like operating procedures that we go along it with. So like if we have to evacuate, like we've got these life rafts out here that we can throw out if we need be. That we can head off in one.
What is this? I'm looking at one on fire over here. What, you ain't got to worry about fires?
Yeah, but that's a worst case scenario, man. Dude, that's why I don't know, man. You gotta like mitigate hazards. So like as long as you're like not like releasing stuff into the air and like you keep up on your maintenance on everything, it's really not an issue. And as long as like if you're doing any like hot work or welding or anything like that, as long as you have like your fire watch and everything, and you have a welder that knows what he's doing, you got a fire watch that kind of knows what he's doing, and there's a lot of things you can do before you get to that point to where like you could risk that. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be a bunch of chains that have to happen for that to happen.
Now, obviously, anytime you go to work, or like I've worked at a mill before, I've worked construction, roofing. I've been in roofing companies before. There's always the stories of, this one time. One time the wood got caught in the old cutter and old Billy lost his hand. Or, that one time he slipped on the roof and he fell off and broke his neck into half. And he's in a wheelchair. Have you, over there on y'all's rig, have you ever heard of these one-time stories yet? Is there any one-time?
There's a couple things that have happened, but it was before. I've never been a part of anything like that.
Right. So what's the one time? I just want to hear the blood and guts. Come on now, give me a
I've heard of someone falling through a deck while working on it.
What?
And then they ended up passing away.
Passing
they were
away?
working on one of the decks.
What do you mean? A shark ate them?
No, they hit the ground. They hit the thing, and I don't know, dude. It was a different company than the one I worked for, and it was
So what do you mean?
Yeah,
fell
you
through
hear
the
about
deck?
that every. So like, you know how you have like sheet metal and stuff. So like, you got your sheet metal. Well, they were working on a piece of sheet metal and changing it out because it was getting too thin. So the guy changed it out, and then they had an open hole up there, and the guy didn't wear his, like, cause he could have easily prevented it just by wearing like like a harness and everything where you go up high in the air.
No, I don't do that
would've worn a
regularly. I'm sorry, I don't experience this much.
Okay, so like if the
You're
guy
talking
would have
about
worn
for,
his
like,
proper
bungee
harness
jumping,
and been
right?
tied off. Yeah, kind of.
Or
But
like the
keeps you
cell
secure,
phone
that way you
tower,
don't
the
fall.
cell phone tower guys, you see them wearing the harnesses and.
Yeah. So like it's like whenever there's an open hole like that and there's a potential of falling, you're supposed to be tied off 100%. And this guy was not tied off. He wasn't even wearing his harness, and he just fell. And once when he was an older guy too, and once when he hit the water, had a heart attack, and he was done. He couldn't swim either, from what I hear.
That fucking great white shark could swim though.
Yeah, no, he didn't get eaten by a shark. They got him out of the water, but he was already gone by the time they got him out of the water.
Do you swim in the ocean?
No, dude, I ain't swimming in the ocean, dude. There's sharks in there.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
respect
You're
them.
out
I
there in
stay-
the fucking middle of the ocean, bud. You know that, right?
Doesn't mean I get in the water. The water
You
is there.
said that you how do you get out there? You get on a boat, right?
Yeah, I got a boat.
What if
But
the
it's like
boat
that
has
boat
an
like sitting
issue?
right there in front? It's like that boat right there. Like it was up. You just had it up there.
I'm trying to
It was
find
that
it.
big old boat. So we'd swing it. It was that roll up. Scroll up a little. Scroll up more. I think I'm probably like a couple seconds behind on you with my
You probably
video.
are.
but- Yeah, it's that one that was right in front of the rig.
Right
So
in
like
front
we'll
of the
swing
rig.
onto one of those. It was over to the left a little bit more.
Left or the right?
If I'm looking at it to the left, like if you're probably you're right. Yeah, but there was one right in front of the thing, and like we swing onto it.
You swing
Yeah,
across the ocean into a boat.
yeah, but we'll be on like the bottom deck, so we'll be on the like look up swing rope. Look up swing rope oil platforms.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have a bunch of videos
This
all
is
online
entertaining.
about
I'm
it.
actually enjoying it. Let's see. What the fuck are we looking at? Are you what?
I'm telling you, look up swing rope on the boat. You see like that 56-second one?
56
like that.
second one. Where is it at?
It was at the top. It was like way up at the top whenever you first got on there. It said 56 seconds on the video. And it says no preview. Well, like if you click on that, like that's exactly like kind of what it is we're swinging onto like that.
Hold on. I
We're
think
like,
I
we'll be
have
on the
something.
rope.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah, see like how that guy's right there, but the boat would be right there. Yeah, but you get on the boat, but it's not
But you
like a
don't get
little
into
boat
the
like
ocean,
that.
but you're swinging on a rope.
It's like how that is, but there'd be a boat right there, and you pretty much, yeah, like that. But you're actually on the boat, like the boat's backed up to the platform. So like you got like a foot between the boat and the swing rope. You don't really have to swing that far, but like that one with that 420, yeah, right there. Perfect example.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Dude, it's cool.
If I
as
was
hell.
one of these people, I wouldn't want to get married either. I'm gonna fucking die next week. You're crazy.
Oh, dude, it's safe. It's safe.
I don't
You
know.
just gotta do it. You just got like you see like how he's timing it with the swell.
I feel like this is the result of being divorced. This is a death wish.
Nah, dude, it's safer than you think.
How
like
much
you said,
does
it
how
sounds
much do, how
dangerous.
much do you get paid to be one of these guys?
I'm probably on the lower end of it. Like like I don't really want to talk about how much I get paid per hour, but I do pretty good. Those guys right there that are like that's what I'm talking about, like being harnessed in when he's doing stuff. Like that guy that's sitting right there, how he's got the rope attached to him.
Yeah.
That's being harnessed in. That guy wasn't harnessed in that fell because he wasn't paying attention right. But
How do you not pay attention
Yeah,
when you're hanging off the side of a fucking oil rig over the ocean? Was he
yeah, it
drunk?
wasn't like how that guy is, but like he was up on the deck.
How much drug usage do y'all have going on these boats? I mean, y'all got to be
Uh,
on something.
We have a lot of ex-drug users, you know, but some of us just drink on our days off
Say
instead,
nobody.
you know.
I
You see,
can't
that's,
believe what
those
we're
guys are
looking
doing
at
scaffolding
right now.
there. I've done jobs with those scaffolding off that like there'd be like scaffolding like that when I was on the construction side. And they have the scaffolding that they build up like that, and there's the scaffolding, yeah, like that. You see the guys just sitting right there with the scaffolding?
Yeah, just waiting to
When we
be
sit like
fucking
that and
food
then
for the
work on-
sharks below them. Because
As long as
sharks
you're
hang
tied off,
around
dude,
these
you're
oil
good.
rigs, I've heard. They hang around them.
Yeah, you got to. Some jobs you got to, but I don't do that anymore. I'm in the production side now, so I get numbers and I check wells and everything, and I got an easier job than doing that now.
My bigger question is you're risking life, you're working hard, you seem like you understand life, but you're a Carson Macedo fan. This is the biggest question mark of everything. I don't get
man?
it.
You know, it's just not everything makes sense, you know?
I mean, I guess he's your local. Like, would that be the person?
He's not.
I mean,
He's not local. He's like a couple hours away, but
he's the closest driver there is to you.
No, like if you watch tonight, dude, we had like 5 guys from Bakersfield in the main show.
He's the most successful closest driver to you.
Yeah, true. I guess you could say it that way, but no, it's just I don't know. I just like him, dude. He's a nice guy. I met him.
He is nice. I don't understand why he's such a douchebag behind the wheel, but he is a nice person. I don't get it, but
yeah.
Wait, this is you?
I like the douchebag behind the wheel. You know, like
you do this.
I was like. Well, I used to do the construction like that, but I'm not like that anymore. But I used to do jobs like over that, like work, like it wouldn't be on the scaffolding, but the scaffolding would already be built, and I'd be working off the scaffolding like that.
Have you have you seen any big sharks?
I've seen the biggest thing I ever saw was a killer whale.
Oh,
I saw a pod of them up north.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it was cool.
It was cool.
If you look at that video, if you ever look at that video of that one slapping a seal up in the air and it breaking its back, and then them catching it and eating it, and they filmed it off a platform that I was working on, that I used to work on.
Really?
Yeah, it was whenever I was on the construction side of everything.
You were there.
It was like all over.
So you watched that happen.
I was actually in the bathroom when they filmed it. I saw the seals, but I had to go you get your breaks, and whenever you get your break after doing all that crap all day, then you have to, you got to use the bathroom when you can use the bathroom.
Yeah, killer whales are fucking assholes.
Dude, they're cool as hell though to look at. I saw them that one time, and that was it. But other than that, I just pretty much see seals and dolphins.
So this was filmed off of an oil rig where they're slapping this poor seal around.
There's one of them that they were filmed off of. Yeah, that one.
It says it was in Canada.
No, is it that one? There's one of them where you can see the actual platform because the guy's like zooming down. It was all over. Someone posted it on freaking Instagram. The guy's wife did, and he got fired for it because you aren't supposed to film that kind of stuff off work.
Oh my God.
Well, because it's like an environmental thing. You know what I mean? Like someone could see something and then like they could take it the wrong way when actually you're not breaking the law. You're doing everything right. But the environmentalists and everything, like they get any pictures and stuff out here, and then like they'll make it seem like you're just polluting the earth and you're trying to, you're trying to sleep with the dead.
Yeah, I mean the ocean is weird. The craziest thing I've ever heard about the ocean is imagine if fish could scream. Like imagine how crazy the ocean would be if fish could scream.
Who knows if they aren't screaming? We just can't hear it.
Well, I know, but I'm saying if you could hear the screams of all the death that is happening in the ocean all the time, that would be pretty fucking loud.
Dude, like we have a plus 15, the place where we swing onto and stuff. We just got a bunch of sea lions that live on it pretty much when we're not going around it. And those things fight more than I've seen anything. Like they're both laying there, and then one of them just take a nip out of the other one.
Oh my God, this whale he fucking drop kicks this seal 80 feet in the air.
Yeah.
That is just disgusting.
There's a video, maybe it's just on Instagram, or maybe it's taken down by now, but it was a couple of years ago they posted it. It's like 2020.
Wow.
I was doing construction out there, but...
I mean, I feel like Free Willy made us think that killer whales are these nice, gentle creatures when they are like the biggest douchebags.
No, when they slap the stingray like that, that's just That stingray deserves it. All the stingrays deserve to get killed like
What?
that. To the Steve Irwin, you know?
Because of Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
Yeah, that's why stingrays, you know? Their one bite killed Steve Irwin, so the rest of them deserve it, you know? It's open season now on them.
I've been to his zoo, actually. It's pretty cool.
Dude, that'd be cool.
The Australian zoo.
That'd be cool.
It was cool. Yeah. It was cool to see all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, stingray did kill him. But I was in the water with some stingrays. They're not mean. They're not running around here fucking getting slapping animals around. And apparently these orcas, they do it just for fun. Sometimes they won't even eat them. They'll just slap them around and have like a fucking basketball game with some animals.
Like dolphins will fuck with jellyfish just for fun.
Well, and that is
gets them like high and shit.
But killer whales are apparently dolphins. They're the largest dolphin. That's what they are. They're dolphins. Because dolphins have like, and whales, because dolphins are like a mini whale if you think about it. Because dolphins are the smallest, because whales have to breathe too. They're in the mammal category. They're not like a fish because they have to breathe. But the main deal is the flat tail. You know, most of your fish, like a bass or a shark, will have their tail fin will be up horizontally, whereas like the whales and the dolphins, they have the vertical vertical tails. So they're all basically we just made the name up dolphin. Like I say this all the time. This is where like people talk about white supremacy and who's told us what is and all that, but it is true. Like we're calling this we're calling this a killer whale, but it's really just a thing in the water. It's a thing in the water flapping around, and we just named it something.
Yeah, but so they also named it too, but it's just different languages translate to different things. So like I feel like it's just like just people in general name things certain things.
Well, I agree.
Different languages translate to different things.
The reason people hate white people is because we went around and kicked everyone's ass, and they're all sore losers. That's the fucking truth. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what it is. They're sore losers.
I don't know how I want to get. I don't want to get involved in that one right now. You know.
I mean, that one is the truth, damn it. That's the fucking facts, all right. That's the fucking facts, all right. And we ain't took over everything. What the fuck would these people think if they lived in China? You know, who would be the supremacist then? It wouldn't be the white man. I guarantee you that. You wouldn't be able to blame him.
No, dude. You see, like these Asian countries, and they know how to get things done.
Oh yeah,
they don't
because
like
they
to
rule
fight
through brutal conformity. They roll through conformity. If you don't conform, they fucking execute you socially. You don't have no rights in those countries.
Yeah, but do you think that sometimes there's some people it's like, hey, man, dude, you need to stop fucking up, you know? And we need to, like, make it not socially cool for them to be fuck-ups, you know what I mean?
Yeah, their TikToks are full of fucking how to build a, couch. Our TikToks are full of how to be a whore, you know? I mean, exactly. Yeah. You know, they showed that. Like, the TikToks in China and these Asian countries, they're all about, like, informative things. Where our TikToks entertainment and influence is all about being a fucking douchebag Spike or being a fucking OnlyFans whore, you know? I mean, that's our influence.
So that's actually how I found you, though, was TikTok. So you came across
a fat fucking piece of shit in the basement with no future on fucking TikTok. Yeah, exactly. Drinking beer that he didn't even buy. Sean bought the beer.
Going off about starters and sprint cars.
Yeah, talking about fucking rich people driving in circles. Right, yes.
You're going off about starters. It was like the sprint cars starters debut, like a couple.
Oh,
that was the video that came across. That's how I originally found you. And then you just going off on, and just getting upset. It was awesome.
It was awesome. Great. It was awesome. It was basically like OnlyFans, the male version.
Yeah. It's just like if you look at my For You page on TikTok, it's dirt track. So it's like you, and then there's dirt tracker on there too. So like it's a bunch of variety, and then there's guys with Down syndrome.
Oh, great.
And then there's
I feel like that's a
And then
that's a
there's,
sleight of hand insult there, bud.
no, it's not an insult, bro. And then, so it's like race cars and guys with Down syndrome is my For You page. I didn't mean to make you walk away, bro.
I'm done with you. Fuck you, white people. On your oil rigs. I ain't being brought down to your level of depression. I'm done. No, I'm just playing. So the question is, this is the real question. You're relatively new to me if you learned about me on TikTok. I've been doing it since 2019. That's how Sean met me.
Well, I mean, that's where I came across you, like, for the first, yeah, so it's been about this year that it's less than a year. It's like probably like early in the summer.
So this would be my question to somebody who's known me less than a year. What is, did y'all make grilled cheese at night? No, we made this. Oh, God. We need to show them.
I'm actually going to make a grilled cheese tonight, bro.
I made baked
I'm going to go out there and make me a
bro.
grilled cheese right after this.
Baked macaroni, 5 cheese. Hopefully, broke Joe ain't mad. I was gonna say broke Jew, but that would be very inappropriate. My question to you would be this: what is the main differences between the Chaz and Dirt Tracker?
I feel like Dirt Tracker is like the Dirt Tracker guy. Like he does like a 7-minute YouTube video every day,
right?
And I feel like with him, he's like, he's one that you'd want to watch with your kids, and you're the one I want to watch when my kids are in bed, and like I want to actually like hear what people actually think, you know?
Oh, did you just say Dirt Tracker doesn't think?
Well, I'm not saying he doesn't think, but I'm saying he's like the PC version, you know?
He's like Barney.
Yeah, he's okay. He's like, he gets you into it. He tells you the information. He doesn't go any, that's about it. But with you, you go a little deeper, and then you're going to talk about someone getting some sloppy coffee tonight after getting a dub. You know what I mean?
That's what she said. I go deeper. She was lying, though.
Yeah.
She's been lying all this time. But I was just curious.
So we're in the cushion.
So basically, he's the 6 o'clock news, and I'm like the late comedy show.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. You go a little deeper, too. You know, like he's like, that's a perfect example. That's actually a perfect example.
Chaz's Dirt Track Racing after midnight. Great.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm the late night comedy show.
Yeah, but like you're enjoying, like, you go a little deeper, you know?
But
like,
I piss a lot of people
night.
off.
That was a fun night. Like you'll go everything. You'll talk about, but you just talk about what you want, though. And that's like kind of why I like you, you know?
Right. Killer wells and oil rigs.
Yeah, we go from dirt track racing to Carson Macedo to oil rigs, and you never know what you're going to get.
You never know.
It's like a box of chocolate.
But it's going to be deep. It's going to be real deep.
Yeah.
And cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cornbread,
listen to him. He said, mm-hmm. That's what that girl sounds like. Mm-hmm. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Would you pay to watch Dirt Tracker in person?
I'd probably hang out with him. He feels like he would get you into like the fancy hoity-toity events, you know, and like the ones where they pay for the beer that you don't have to bring your beer.
Would you pay for which one would you pay for? A live show of the Dirt Tracker? I don't know if he could do that, but would you pay for a live show of the Dirt Tracker or a live show of the Chaz? Which one's worth more?
I feel like a live show of the Chaz would be a lot more fun.
Well, you called in. You're probably biased, but I was just curious on the actual subject. But
yeah,
it's hard to know who Dirt Tracker is. You don't know who he is at all. I feel like the people who watch me kind of know who I am, in a way. Yeah,
but at the same time, though, I'm saying like he's like an like my mom's a guy. Like if I want to get someone into it. That like my mom, you know, I'm gonna send my mom the Dirt Tracker. I'm not gonna send my mom you.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Why? Because your mom would be sexually attracted?
Well, that too. My stepdad would get upset, you know?
Oh, my God.
Well, that's not the only original reason, you know?
Yeah, just
But,
like
like-
that oil rig. I'll go in deep, you know?
But, yeah, man.
Hey, man, the 3-inch jackhammer's undefeated.
Hey, some say 3's too much.
They do. They are liars, though. We've already went over how women lie, so.
You know, dude, like, there's some things everyone wants a 52-inch pipe wrench to do. That I'm like, hey, you know, me and my 24-inch pipe wrench, you know, it's fine.
The shot.
Everyone wants that 52. You know, I just need that 24, you know?
Yeah, man, you don't need a 30-06. You just need that double barrel.
Yeah.
We're
I
just
see my
trying to
BB
get the
gun
job done
sometimes,
in
you
a
know?
short amount of time. I don't know how people love you. We have sustained viewers. People love you. I don't know if it's a topic of
Well,
conversation,
that's a shocker. Actually, to me now, dude.
I know it's a shocker. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. You know, so
Exactly, you know. But hey, dude, like I don't know. It's just one of those nights, you know. I felt like I just wanted to call in because you opened the call line.
yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna give a call, talking
Nice.
about how awesome Carson Macedo is. But I did love how fucking Ty Gibbs got humiliated tonight, though.
What did Ty
That was
Gibbs
my
actually
favorite
do?
thing.
So I was busy betting on college football, and I missed the beginning of the night.
Ty
What happened
Gibbs
to Ty Gibbs?
Came in his heat race, came in 13th in his heat race, and just could not pass.
Like the
He
track
could not
wasn't
pa- like, he
passable,
could not figure
or he
out-
didn't know how to drive.
No, the track was passable at the time. The track was passable. They were riding there. Like there was 2 lanes at least on the track for the heat laps. Like they were the heat races were a lot better than the main event races with how people were able to drive it. You know,
Right.
but with Ty Gibbs, just I don't know. It was just nice seeing him. That's just like, hey, so your grandpa just can't pay for you a top 10. You know,
Right.
you have
Hey,
to actually earn it. You know,
You can't buy finishing positions in the sport. That's for sure.
yeah. Like he had to win. He had to win in for his grandpa to bring him up to the Cup Series. He had to win in fuck, I can't think of it right now, but he had to win in like the Xfinity Series and to win a championship. They even talk about everyone down the Xfinity is pay to play. So
Yeah.
who has the most money?
Yeah,
is gonna win.
exactly. If you're in a good car, and I mean, you could buy a finishing position. Yes, 100%.
Whereas like, you know, like with a dirt track, you gotta actually like know what you're doing too.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
I think it's funny because Joe Gibbs started allowing them to do dirt track now because Ty wanted to do it, but Christopher Bell would have done way better. And
That
actually
is
probably made it to the
100%
main-
true, man. That is the only fucking reason, too. It's the only fucking reason. It's bullshit.
Yeah, because Ty wants to do it. But in that car that Toyota had, they could have put Christopher Bell, who would have actually competed. And I think if Christopher Bell got back in it, he would. Christopher Bell's just a better all-around driver.
He's just as good as Kyle. He's just as good as Kyle.
But it's like I feel like no one talks about with him because it's what have you done for me lately, Ty
Right.
Gill?
And he didn't say the N-word. He didn't say the
Well,
N-word.
you know,
that
if you
N-word
think about it,
saved
that was
Kyle's
actually the
career.
best thing for Kyle's career
Yeah.
because now he's with Hendricks, just winning a championship and just winning
100%.
races constantly.
Now, hold on. I have to pee really bad. Will you stay on the line?
All right, man. Well, all right, I'll stay on the line, but I got to get off soon, though.
Okay. I'm going to go to a commercial, go pee, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay, bro.
Not wrap it up and be with your mom, but wrap it up.
Yeah, like I don't wrap it up, period, dude. There's a reason why I got 3 kids, you know?
It's a reason you're on an oil rig. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Look, another must-have product for some of you out there, and I have hands-on experience in this now, is the optics from Dethridge Certified Opticians. With drivers like Jonathan Davenport in the late model world and Donnie Schatz in the sprint car world, utilizing these HD fog and glare resistant lenses, they have racked up millions of dollars. Yes, millions of dollars on the racetrack, especially JD. This same technology can be utilized in the world outside of racing. When I got my pair, my biggest notice in using them is driving. Previously, a nice scene of mountains or just some country prairies or trees or lakes or something as you're driving down the highway would be somewhat of a blur at extreme distances. But when I put this pair on, I feel like I could see the leaves on a damn branch from a half mile away. The scenes and views are just literally enhanced. At night, it used to be horrible in trying to either drive in the rain or dodging white-tailed deer in the middle of the night, leaving these tracks that are located in BFE. But with these optics from Deathridge, the anti-glare technology meant for the racetrack transfers into defeating those horrific LED lights on the egotistical maniacs out there in their 2004 souped-up pickup trucks on 35s. Whether you already have glasses or think you may need some, this is the way to go. And he supports motorsports. I mean, this is a full around 100%, good for you, good for him, good for everybody in the motorsports world. And with the wide range of styles I saw within his shop, it opens the possibilities to all walks of life inside and outside of racing. Call Greg today at 940-733-2843 or visit DeathridgeOpticians.com. DeathRage opticians.com. And hey, let them know that you heard about them on the show. Oh my, we're back. All right. Somebody said that they can't say they've ever fallen asleep watching Dirt Tracker. Don't think he's ever made content over 15 minutes.
It's usually like 8-minute videos, bro. It's like 8 minutes
and
max.
I was trying,
that's if he's going long.
Well, I showed Sean. Did I show you this the other day?
Yep.
I showed
It's
Sean
like me
the
and
other
my
day.
pol-
No,
me with a
hold
woman,
on,
you know?
hold on. No. The reason he goes over 8 minutes, I showed Sean the analytics of YouTube. And on YouTube, you only get ad revenue at 8 minutes. That's when you can put ads in your video, and you can capitalize monetarily a lot when you get 8 minutes or more. You will not go to his channel and find a video 8 minutes or less because he ain't gonna make no money on it. No real money. So that is why his videos are 8 minutes or more. It's all about the money. And with Dirt Tracker, I think it's all about the money, period. I don't know how much he loves this sport. Do you think, Sean, do you think Dirt Tracker loves this sport?
I think he's just doing it for doing it for the, yeah.
Right.
I think that's also why he goes, he doesn't go deep into himself. He just tells you the stories and then that's it. It's because he doesn't want to offend anyone. He just wants everyone's money.
Right. And in defense of him, that's all of them. That's all of them. That's CNN. That's Fox News. That's ESPN. That's ABC. That's FS1. That's everybody. They all just want your money. And they play those games like that to get your money. You don't know any, outside of maybe Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless or one of these commentators in the sports domain, or, Joe Rogan who owns his own shit, and all these people. You don't know these motherfuckers at all. They present to you what they want you to think. You don't know who these people are as individuals at all.
Well, I feel like that's why Joe has done so well, though, is because he's just organically been. You know what I mean? He doesn't he doesn't rely on a network.
Right, he doesn't. Yeah,
and Pat's shown ESPN before he was there.
Yeah.
Pat was at Barstool Sports originally. Pat killed it at Barstool, and then just quit Barstool, and then made triple the money
on YouTube. He was doing it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Slider Die says Dirt Tracker's a teleprompter. He does use a teleprompter and admits it. Somebody just said AI could do what Dirt Tracker does. You need to be worried about that. If you don't have personality, AI is coming for you. Lloyd said, "Is God still female?" I showed Sean this argument. There's a YouTube channel called, what is it, Jubilee or whatever like that. And we got into a debate. It's a political debate channel, and it got really, really good there before the election. And they had a guy who was standing up for they take two sides of an argument and have people debate over them. And they had a guy who came on there and was big about there's a male and there's a female, and that's what is right and wrong. And then the guy who was arguing against that, saying that there ain't just male or female or whatever, he was stapling his argument on God, because he was pointing out the hypocrisy of the right in this scenario. He was from the left. And he was saying, y'all worship God and you call him a father, but God doesn't have... You say that a male has a penis and a female has a vagina, for instance, was his argument.
God, this is the worst.
But,
that guy's argument is the worst argument.
Hold on, this is good. He said, you say a male has a penis and a female has a vagina, but you also call God the Father. So... does God have a penis? Because he don't, right? God is an entity. So why do you call him the Father? Why do you assign him a male character if he doesn't have this penis that defines the character of male? So it was a really good... Lloyd brought this up. Is God still a female? This was a really good argument, in my opinion, from the left, and catching the right on an hypocrisy-based statement, because they do say that God is the Father and assign a male style of identity, but God don't have a penis, right? I mean, he's God, right? It's male or female. God is a non-binary style of ideology. So
are we gonna go deep into this, or do you want me to go deep right now, bro?
It's the Chaz. We go deep. I don't know. I think Sean may have to go deeper, but he probably could.
Bro,
I'm over here with the 3-inch jackhammer. Let's go deep. Let's go deep with the 3-inch.
You gotta look at where the Bible was written and when the Bible was written and who it was written for at the time. So at the time, the reason why they would put God the Father in there, and the reason why they refer to him as Father, is because in the household, the male is the leader of the household. So God is the leader of the church. So therefore, that's where that way it would make people like be able to understand it more, is to understand God as the Father, because as the leader, back in that time, the men were constantly the leaders and would lead the household and lead the family. To where that's why it's referred to as God the Father.
So then if all the males were listening to God, are they in a gay relationship with God?
I wouldn't say it's like that, man.
He is their leader, and they bow to him.
Well, it's like I wouldn't say it's like that. I would say it's like it's a leader position, and it's more of a respect and like a love respect thing type deal. Like your dad, like let's just say I don't know how you were growing up, but with me and my dad, like I looked up to my dad, I respected my dad, I did what my dad asked of me because it would make my life better by doing what my dad asked of me, and he was leading me in the right direction to be a better person.
Okay. But see, this is the problem with the argument.
That's what I'm saying. It's looking like more like a father-son type like relationship deal. Whereas as children we look to our parents for understanding and how to do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, I
like to think about it that way.
That's kind of the argument of the left, is that everything is a patriarchal-based society and manipulation, because it's all about the man, running everything. It's not about equality. It's about male dominance of society. So that basically reinstills their argument. And I am saying
But it
there,
doesn't reinstill
because
their
I'm
argument,
on
because
your
then it also
side.
goes
I'm
down.
on your side on this.
Jesus-
I'm just not
Mary
going to be
was the
ignorant.
mother. In the Bible, it praises Mary for being Jesus' mother and being a virgin till Jesus given the virgin birth. You know what I mean? So it's not just praising males and female. It's just not praising males. It's praising men and female.
Well, then why say
You know?
God the Father? You just kind of made the argument. The reason it did is because the male led everything. That's their point. Why did we base a society based on male control? This is what that's what they say. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but they're saying that's wrong. That's not equality. That is assigning dominance to a gender.
I kind of want to go involved in this right now, man. I felt like that. Like
This
I'll
is
go
some
down
3
a bunch
a.m.
of
shit
rabbit
right
holes,
now,
like,
buddy.
but this is this is where we.
This
This
is
is
shit you
where I
ain't gonna
don't
find
wanna
on
think-
Dirt Tracker. I'll
because
tell you
here's the
right
thing.
now.
I don't want things you won't find on Dirt Tracker, but here's my reasoning behind why I kind of don't want to go any more involved on this, is because I believe that with our actions and what we tell people about religion-wise and how we partake and how we present ourselves with it, with using the Word of God and everything, occasionally it could take someone's mind into a wrong path because you taught them the wrong thing or you told them the wrong information.
I'm not telling
Reason
information.
why I
I'm
don't
just
feel like
questioning
that.
the information provided. That's all. I'm talking about the information provided.
I just don't want to.
If somebody wants to
down
go
the wrong
and
path,
hey, if somebody wants to go dig down their fucking rabbit holes, they can do it. But I'm just saying, here's some holes. You want to go dig them? Go dig them and find out.
yeah.
I'm not saying I know shit. I'm just saying, here's some shit that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Where, okay, so I'm not saying that the left is right and I don't think boys should be in the fucking girls' bathroom. I'm just saying, Ninja, please. No, I'm just playing. I'm just saying, here's some fucking holes in the argument. You know, I mean, is there some right in that? You know, it's like, okay, so when that left guy, for instance, in the Jubilee video, started making these points, me as a individualized thinker, I'm like, fuck. He's making some points that really you can't argue.
Yeah, I gotta watch the video though, man.
No, you're tapping out. You don't want to lose your oil rig job. I get it.
Yeah, I actually gotta go make some rounds and go do some reports for the night.
Okay.
You know, man.
You go report.
But I'm gonna still keep watching. I gotta do some paperwork, but
We'll see if someone calls in.
Talk to you later, brother.
I'll open up the lines to see if somebody wants to talk about God. Oh, God. It's Sunday. It's officially Sunday. We are playing on the Devil's Playground. Oh, my. We are playing on the Devil's Playground. He hung up in our face, Sean. Oh, he did? Yeah, he hung up. He didn't even say bye. He must be in something. He ain't in God's belief. God may be a female. I mean, God don't. I mean, Sean, I'm not going to sit here and say that God has a penis.
Or is God a cartoon character? A made up character.
Oh, my God, Sean, you're trying to break the bank tonight.
I don't want to get into it either.
We're challenging God on the Chaz tonight. Oh, my. I think that the love, like we talked about marriage with him, and I'll say this, I think the love that people search for in modern times in a woman or a man, this undeniable trust and belief and worship of a hope of love, I think that love is only found in just like the word love. I mean, if we were talking about, hey, I want to tell you about a tree. I want to show you tree. I could take you outside right now and show you a tree. If I want to talk about a car, I could take you outside and show you a car. If I want to talk about a house or a truck, I can go show you these things. A sprint car, I know some people don't believe they're real, but they are out there. But if I want to show you love, that's a belief system. That's a belief system. Love is not a real thing. I can't go outside and show you what it is. It's a belief system. And so when we talk about love, and this is what Cleopatra did. People, we were talking about males and females and patriarchy. These motherfuckers who want to talk about patriarchy and males running society, I reference Cleopatra all the time. One of the most ruthless, disgusting leaders and rulers of humankind. And she was basically one of the inventors of love. And when you go research it, she used love to manipulate the slave class into worrying about male-female relationships more than their own turmoil. And so she promoted love to her slave class so that their mental capacity was so fucked up, they ignored their horrible lives that they were living. And it kept them being a slave because they were worried about the acceptance of a male or a female in their life. Love. This love concept, that's when it began. So love is an ideology in itself. And I think and this is why I was spinning this around to God and the love that I think that people are looking for this love in a male or a female. And this idea, this belief of that is only found in a belief. I think the love that is lacking in people's lives is in a God, if you want to pick one. Because love in itself is a belief. And the only way you're going to find this true love of life is in a believable character. And this is where we get to, we get into, and I've talked to a lot of people, you get into these situations where you're in love with something or someone, and they're always trying to make them be something that they're not. A lot of love never is you love this person in what they are. You love this person in what they could be. It's not necessarily who they are or what they are. It's what they could be. And sometimes that could be is too much for a human being to obtain. These ideologies of love and what love could be and how great it's supposed to be, truly is it able to be obtained with a human being who is full of sin, who is full of mistakes, and full of stumbling, and full of issues and problems, when this ideology of what true love is perfect. And the only way you can obtain perfect, true love is through an imaginative character known as God, known as Jesus, known as Muhammad, whatever religion, pick one. And that's, in my opinion, this love that our society in America, because they push it. That's why I say there's a Pharaoh society in this Illuminati character situation we're in. They push it. They manipulate you with the love. The Taylor Swifts, the country singers, the rapper, all these people, they push you and they lead you with the lust. The lust is the paraweighted three-legged horse over here that's always available. The lust it's a battle, true love or lust, and do you commit and all that, and can you sacrifice? But we're talking about humans who make mistakes inheritedly. They have a 100% success rate of making mistakes. There's no perfect human being that does the right things all the time. They are a 100% success rate in making mistakes and failing. And we're trying to find a 100% success in love. And the only way you're going to find that is in the same category of love itself. And that's in the belief category. And that's why these believable characters, God, Jesus, once again, the list, that's the only place, people of the world, humans, that you're going to find true love. So that's why religion and belief in God and all that is technically good, because it's going to satisfy that believable desire that you have been raised to believe in. And a lot of people who lack that belief in a God or a character have issues, have trust issues, have relationship issues, because they're trying to place the ability of true love into a human instead of a God. That's what I personally think. We'll open it up. Let's debate. We're good on this. Let's see what you got. William Hadley, let's see what you got. I just had to get my TikTok video out of the way. That's going to be 4 million views. I'll be a misogynist tomorrow. We'll see what happens. There it is, William. Come and get some. Come and get some at 1:50 a.m. Central Time. We on the back straightaway of Knoxville, nigga. Come and get some around the block. We off of Larson Street. William Hadley. Sean, what you think? You think he gonna get me?
I don't know. It's going to be good.
We're waiting on him. We're waiting on him. Let's hear it. How about you put your fucking number in the chat? I'll call you. I ain't fucking scared of no William Hadley. The Hadley boys. Come on, Hadley boys. Where you at? 423-616-7673. My ninja. Oh, my. Oh, we got a call coming in. Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Chaz?
Is this fucking William Hadley or no?
Oh, you got it, buddy.
Oh,
You live and
hell
live
no.
with fucking.
I didn't know you was from PA. I would have never fucking asked you to call in, you fucking Mennonite.
Yeah, I'm here with fucking Cody Ernest. You know that guy?
Fuck Cody Ernest.
He said, "Fuck Cody Ernest, bro." Yeah, we just chill, bro.
Don't tell me you're hanging out with Cody Ernest. You can't do that.
Why not, bro? Cody Ernest is like God himself.
Well, maybe in his mind.
No, yeah, I'm just.
Let's hear it. We're
bro.
waiting for this debate. Let's hear it, godly man.
Everyone always preaches that and the third about God. I ain't never attended their church, bro. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like life is about good choices and bad choices. Maybe not about God, but it's about what you do day to day and how you live your life.
Oh, yeah. God is the ultimate judge, and he runs everything. So if you make the wrong choice, you're fucked.
Well,
I
you
just
don't
opened a
necessarily
beer.
need to
I'm going to
attend
hell
church.
now.
Like, just because I attend church don't mean I'm going to hell, but I feel like if I make good choices in my day-to-day routine, that might help my path.
That's true.
In my personal opinion.
Right. But if you tell a woman that you love her, but you never tell God that you do, that's not fair either.
Love is a fixation in the mind. It's
Oh,
really,
he's getting deep. It's a fixation in the mind.
it really is a fixation. Love is just something that's formed in the brain over time. Like, it's.
I don't know
supposedly it
about that
happens,
because
but
I fixated my penis into a woman and she said that she loved me.
I just feel like
I tried.
it's like, you know, you can love a dog for 10 years. When that motherfucker dies, that love disappears. So is love really real, or is that really?
That's why I say it's a belief system. It's the same as it's a religion.
It is, yeah.
It's a religion. It's a belief system. 100%.
Curtis, say what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Chaz?
Oh, no. What are y'all doing? Playing iRacing?
Yeah, Cody's playing iRacing right now.
Is he hitting his bong? Is it on the floor?
He just had your fucking tag on his fucking modified earlier at a Long Live the Chaz.
Oh, it's a nice modified. My skins are nice in iRacing.
Yeah, he had your Long Live the Chaz on one of his modifieds he was racing earlier.
Nice. Now, we were thinking about getting iRacing, but I have the steering wheel and stuff. I just don't want to get the damn. I need a fucking, one of those stands for the pedals and the steering wheel, and they cost so much.
I feel like so many people are fixated on God and attending church every Sunday. Like, you don't need to live your life like that. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah, the worst people. I never said going to church, by the way. But
some
of the worst people in the world,
nuts,
some of the worst people in the world go to church. 100%. They go
you
to
can
church.
sit at your bedside and pray to God.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's not that hard. But some of the worst people in the world go to church every fucking Sunday. And I think it's narcissistic because that, in their mind, I feel like it gives them a pass to be an asshole. It's like, fuck you. God sees you being a fucking asshole, and you're going to pay for it, And it's like when people have bad luck happen, like that churchgoer every week, they do they go off and be an asshole, right? And then all of a sudden, I was going to work, and I had a flat tire, and I'm fucking late, and blah, 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 blah. No, bitch, you were an asshole, and God punished you. That's how they need to see it.
I feel like 75% of these motherfuckers that say they're preachers and preach the wise word, they're fucking really shitbags in the real world. Yeah, I mean, you could say all this, that, and the third. I believe in God. I'm praying on my knees, but no, are you really like living how you feel, or is that just like?
Yeah, it's how you treat people. They ignore this thing where it talks about how God and Jesus and all these people are the ultimate judges of your life. So
And
just
that's-
because,
that's really
hold on. Their life isn't just going to church. Their life is how they are and how they act and how they treat people and what they actually fucking do every day. So I would take a person who doesn't go to church but lives more righteously as somebody that God would appreciate way better than that person who goes to church every Sunday and is an asshole. So, yeah, completely agree.
Like, they say that God forgives all sins, but I don't think, like, you can't go out and rape a child and be like, God's gonna forgive me. No, he fucking ain't, dude. You can't. Like, a rapist or a fucking child molester, that ain't forgiven.
Oh, yeah. Well, but hold on. Now, see, that's the argument that they were talking about on the left and right deal. They're like, so what about 100 years ago when, the age of 16 to have consented sex is not even a thing? These are relatively new rules, right? Like, the world's history didn't have these rules. That's what they were saying on the show. It's like 100 years ago, or hell, 60 years ago, there was no, age of consent. That's like a relatively new term. So what is a molester? What is a rapist? What is all of these things?
I mean, I don't know, but in my personal opinion, I don't feel like that's a forgivable sin.
Well, no, especially when you get into the adolescence. That's disgusting.
Yeah, you're touching anything under 18, you should fucking burn in hell. Fuck yeah.
I don't know. That's a new subject. I mean, if you're in Kansas, it's 14 and up. If you're in Missouri, it's 14. I think Arkansas is 16 or something like that. So it's like 17 is a majority. I have to look that up. Actually, that's an interesting topic. I'm just saying. I'm trying to save us from wink, wink. I'm trying to sunshine us down, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to save everybody right now from being viewed a certain way. I'm trying to keep the sunshine shining, I mean.
But it's like they say in this world, they say, stand for something or you'll die for nothing.
Oh, that's for sure. Hold on. Let's see here. We got some maps.
You gotta fucking have a line that's drawn in the sand at some point.
Hold on. We got some maps. I'm trying to pull up a map here. Hold on. Where did this go? This is an interesting topic. Hold on. Here we go. We got a map. So this is the map. So any state in bright green is 18 years old is the age of consent, which is Arkansas, Tennessee, Iowa, West Virginia, New York,
of course, West Virginia's on the list.
California, Oregon, and Utah. This is the 17 age of consent. Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho. I believe that's
California.
New
Get the
Jersey's.
fuck out of here, what?
They're 18 and up. Louisiana
Oh, okay.
and Mississippi, 16 age of consent. Where you're at, buddy? Pennsylvania is 16. According to this map.
Pennsylvania 16-0.
According to this map,
Oh,
Pennsylvania. Basically the entire United States. I mean, not all of them, but I mean, you just condemned 70% of the map. Did you vote for Kamala, sir? Because 70% of this country does not agree with you. This is what the map says. I don't know if it's the damn fact. Here's another one. I mean, here it is. I mean, this is it. I mean, this is as of it says this is as of 2023. This is the map.
They can all come see me in my front door if they don't like that shit.
Hold on. I'm in Iowa. The other map showed it at 18. It's saying 16 now, Sean.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, what do you believe now? This is the rules. This is the evolved rules. I'm just saying, this is what it is.
I believe that I'll beat a motherfucker with an inch of his life if he fucking tries me.
What do you mean? Are you a 16-year-old girl, sir? I don't know what you mean. I'm just trying to figure it out.
I'm just saying, like I have adultery, you know what I mean? So my belief system might be a little bit different than others, but I have a fucking 10-year-old daughter, so...
Well, this doesn't say 10. This doesn't say 10. I didn't say anything like that.
No,
that's insane.
You know what I mean? Like if some adult was trying to hit on my 16-year-old kid, I'd be like, yo, like, all right, dude, time to move on.
Now, hold on. What if he's 22, 21, 19? What if he's 18?
Wrong, you know what I mean?
What if he's 18? I mean, honestly, what if he's 18? He's trying to hit on your 16-year, maybe your 16-year-old daughter is going after him. I mean, it's possible. P. Diddy and shit. I'm not talking about baby oil. I mean, I'm just talking about normalcy here. I mean, what if your 16-year-old daughter is pursuing this 18-year-old hot guy that everyone wants, and he's a big-time sprint car star? He's 18.
Yeah,
now it's okay?
I guess there's a fine line.
Are you sure? Tyler Courtney, are you okay? No, I'm just playing. I mean, is it okay now to sunshine down?
I don't give a fuck if it's Tyler Courtney, if it's fucking Dejan personally, like, you know what I mean? There's no okayness about that to me.
Okay.
I mean, just me personally. Some people might be like, all right, yeah, he's a star.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I mean, this I'm trying to get some cross references because I honestly can't believe this map. That's crazy.
No,
I didn't know.
Wild.
I didn't know that. I'm with you. I thought it was 18 and up and all that.
That's what I thought.
I mean, apparently not. Apparently not. I'm looking at all these different maps and they're confirming this. This is insane, kind of.
Wild. Oh man, that's
crazy. Wow, this is the creepiest photo of all. It says Uncle Merv says, better safe than statutory. Oh my God. Know your ages. See, this is the creeper. If the guy looks like that, he don't need to be having sex with anybody, period. He don't need to get your 20-year-old away from him.
Guy in the back of the Jewish church.
Get your 20-year-old away from that guy. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that guy looks like he's, whoa, Uncle Merv.
Yeah, Uncle Merv. That is who that looks like Danny Dietrich. Fuck. Stay away from that guy. Oh, that's Danny. Oh, wait, hold on. That's Freddie Raymer. That's Freddie Raymer.
Oh my God, that's fucking Freddie Raymer, bud. You're right.
I'm just kidding. That's little
Freddie right there.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh, we're being mean. We're being mean.
Oh my God, that is a little funny to look at.
I mean,
Glasses and
wait,
all.
hold on now. If you took Chase Dietz and put glasses on him, or wait, no, you know who that is? That is Dylan Cisney.
Oh my God, that's Dylan Cisney.
That looks like
He's
Dylan
right
Cisney,
next to
dude.
there.
If
That's
Dylan
Dylan Cisney
Cisney went with the
right there.
comb over, that's Dylan Cisney.
Oh my.
I'm scared now. I didn't even know about this. The topic went how it went. I can't believe this is a real map, dude. I can't believe that, actually. And what I can't believe is that Iowa apparently was 18, and in 2023 y'all dropped it to 16. What's wrong with you people? Well, how much corn do you have to put up your asshole to get off? I mean, what the fuck?
So what do you think of Stuart Haas closing the doors this year?
Well, Ohio's 16, so I guess we can understand why. Golly, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Stuart Haas closed the door this year, but they're no longer a part of NASCAR.
I can't believe our commenters are saying hammer down. Wow. Anyway, yeah, I know he closed his doors, but that's old news, isn't it? That's like 4 months ago.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I was looking at the fact, like, I mean, like, number one, Chase Briscoe was in the playoffs this year. He was a Stuart Haas racer.
Yeah, but he's not that good.
I mean, I wouldn't say that if he was obviously in the playoffs. I mean, that was...
Yeah, but those are all
not,
race cars. Race cars make the difference on the asphalt.
Yes and no. I mean, you had, like, guys like last year, Ross Chastain was in the playoffs. He wasn't in there this year.
True. Okay.
You know what I mean? There's guys that were phenomenal talents last year and didn't even come close to skipping the playoffs this year. You had Daniel Suarez didn't do that hot. Ross Chastain.
Yeah, Trackhouse. So their cars weren't that good. Trackhouse.
No, yeah, I mean Chastain, he's a great driver, but he just didn't make it this year. And then you had Christopher Bell tried to pull the wall ride and got
bullshitted.
booted.
Got bullshitted.
I was trying to. I know that, bro. I seen your post about Bell, like when it happened. I was following the NASCAR playoffs, and I seen you said something about Bell trying to ride the wall.
Right.
Which I thought, like, I was like, Bell said he was like, it wasn't intentional. Like, it was kind of like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I watched the clip and it wasn't intentional, wasn't unintentional. Like, I kind of watched it. I was like, maybe
it's hard to tell.
I would say
it's hard to tell. Anyway, I mean, I understand your topic. You want to discuss it, but it's just old news. It doesn't relate right now.
No, I just...
Anyway,
another thing that didn't make sense to me.
You understand it's 3 a.m. where you're at. It's 2 here. We kind of want to go to bed. Everybody's done.
I'll be up till like 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah, we're letting you go. Is there anything else you want to say, sir?
I mean, you really want to hit the sack, man. I'm not going to stop you from staying up, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the only sack that I want to be hit is mine, but it's not by you, you know. Maybe by a wet tongue of not a 16, 18 or up. I'm still with you, but
if there's other callers that want to call,
we are ending the show.
I mean,
no, do not call anymore. You are our last caller.
All right, take care, brother.
All righty.
All right, bye, brother.
Thanks for calling, William.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Oh my. That call should have never happened, Sean. How we learned too much in that. And honestly, we learned shit we didn't need to know. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. End of November. We are into December. It is December 1st. Are we going to get anything for Christmas? Are we going to go to the Dome? I don't know. We will find out. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. And 18 and up. I agree. I don't know. How big are them titties, though? Catch you next time.